Hey there, Jeremy, king of the trash, screaming bow woke while running from Yellow Flash, flagging down critics when they spill the tea. Gazito got you belted, now you're spinning free. Big mouth on Rumble, about to have a heart attack, panicking daily while hiding in the back. White label coffee, what an overpriced brew, tastes like excuses mixed with who knew. Oh, quartering, quartering, what a show, crying free speech, then stealing the flow. Short stuff with clips that you rip and you pull, Loca taking L's like his wife takes the bull. Quartering, quartering, spilling bitter tears, don't run away, you left a trail of smears. The flag it crashes out, pretends he doesn't have the time. Is he back on H3? Cause the man's in decline. Used to roast the cuts, now the mirror's your foe. Leak DM showing that scorched earth glow. Family this, family that, but you slip and you spill, doxing yourself while you pop another pill. Geeks and gamers, nerd routing too, even Rumble's boss got an eye on you. Channels tanking, subs running away, blame it on haters every single day. Oh, quartering, quartering, what a show, crying free speech, then stealing the flow. Short stuff with clips that you rip and you pull, Loca taking L's like his wife takes the bull. Quartering, quartering, spilling bitter tears, don't run away, you left a trail of smears. The flag it crashes out, pretends he doesn't have the time. Is he back on H3? Cause the man's in decline. Hey! Goes disappearing after talking so big, now the whole scene's calling you a scared little pig. Mass flagging clips, yeah, you're burning it down while your views hit the floor and your reps in the ground. The Hydra keep laughing, the community's wise. Rumble CEO saying you telling them lies. Scorched earth threats and you delete after you send. By the way, Jeremy, how was your weekend? Life's so unfair for poor dead air Jer. Free speech grip biting you in the cook chair. 1 minute hero, next minute clown, crashing out hard when the truth comes around. But hey, keep grifting, keep selling that blend. The drama's your fuel till the bitter end. Quartering, hey! What a joke! Quartering, hey! Going broke, flag it, crash it, steal it, coke. Everybody knows you're a walking troll. Oh, quartering, quartering, what a show, crying free speech, then stealing the flow. Short stuff with clips that you rip and you pull, Lockout taking L's like his wife takes the bull. Quartering, quartering, spilling bitter tears, don't run away, we'll follow the trail of smears. The flag it crashes out, pretends he doesn't have the time. Is he back on H3? Cause the man's in decline. King of the trash, running from Flash, white label coke, yeah, you're done at last. Quartering, what a bore, Lockout forever. What are the oranges for?
Hail and howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Chaturday night. I'm obviously your host, Demi Lemmy, and we're here. Some of us are queer, but we're gonna keep moving forward. Listen, okay, minor housekeeping shit. I did mean to stream yesterday. I was gonna be going live to do the whole bullshit and talk about some of the stuff that we're gonna be talking about tonight, but I had to run errands. And that took basically all fucking day long. Didn't get home till about 9 o'clock, and I was exhausted. So yeah, there's that. So now we are here. We got some stuff to talk about. We're gonna be going over everything. And also, like on Saturdays, there's no point in going live after 9 o'clock because Flashcast is on. It's kind of like Fridays. You don't go live at 3 p.m. on a Friday because of FNT. So, and in reality, going live on Monday, Wednesday, Friday after 8 is also kind of stupid, but I still do that. But it is what it is. Jeremy was running Aaron. Running Aaron confirmed. I don't even know what the heck that means. No, I had to. Let me think. I had to end up getting new shirts for the Vegas trip. Also got a Switch 2 case, and there was something else that about. Oh yeah, some new toiletries for the trip because I needed to get some stuff for travel. Because that is coming up. For those of you who aren't aware, basically the 3rd through the 7th. No, 3rd through the 8th. Content is going to be a little wonky on this channel because I will be in Vegas. That first Monday, probably no stream at all whatsoever. After that, there might be some more streams and shit like that coming up. So keep an eye on the channel for all that. Aaron is the bull confirmed. I don't even care. No, but we got a couple things we got to go over because Jared did a crash out. So we got to talk about that. We got fucking Chrissie Mayr technically crashed out. And by the way, because we're live on a Sunday fucking night, I might have to tune in to Chrissie Mayr's fucking Simpcast. I might. I don't want to. That is a hell of a show. That show makes you want to take cyanide pills and just get it over with. But if I have to do it, I will. Gummy Mayr, oh god. She's seething. I see Lose Dark say. She is seething. She's blaming Gary and everything for this whole bullshit. Gary, of all people. The guy who doesn't do drama, she's blaming Gary. What the fuck? But we got that to talk about. And if time permits, we might start Power World tonight. I was gonna start it last night, but again, time. If you can't do it, you can't do it. There's no point in forcing something into creation or anything like that. So I just, muscled through. But I also have to admit to some shame, okay? I did something. I did do something really shameful the other day. I started my first ever playthrough of Chrono Cross. Okay? Never played it before in my life. Had it on my Switch, decided, you know what? While I'm passing out in bed, I'm just gonna start playing Chrono Cross. I didn't know Chrono Trigger was the actual first game and Chrono Cross was the sequel. I had this whole idea to do, hey, we're gonna play Chrono Cross, then I'll get Chrono Trigger, and I'll play Chrono Trigger. I'll play them both. No, Cross is the sequel to Trigger, so I'm all fucked up. No, and also, I hate the element system. This system makes zero sense to me. I'm so used to, like, materia and everything like that, that now I'm into here, and I'm like, this doesn't make sense. The second game being a sequel would be a bold move, LOL. So wait, Chrono Cross, is it a sequel to Chrono? You know what? I'm playing Chrono Cross right now. I'm just playing it. I'm finally figuring out what is going. Like, I've always wanted to play this game. I've never had a chance. I had it on my Switch and I said, fuck it, let's play it. Let's play it. So there's that. This is why you talked to me first, which is why you didn't answer me when I asked you. Shut up. When are you playing Power World 1.0, says Lou Stark. We might start tonight, if not next Saturday. Or sometime this week. It really just depends on how this week goes. I might even take like a middle of the week because I can't stream Thursday. Fuck, I can't stream Thursday. Because I'm going to be going to see The Odyssey. So I could talk about it on Friday night. So I'll figure out some shit. I'll figure out some shit. Trigger is second? Wait. No, I mean, graphically, Chrono Cross is 3D. Trigger is 2D. Yes. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Okay? Sorry. I blame Adam. He led me astray. He didn't tell me what I needed to know. My own father didn't inform me about shit. Oh, by the way, I wish I took a picture of this. While I was out and about, I did stop at like a hobby shop. Okay, actually, I have a story. This just crossed my mind. I do have a story to tell you guys. Because you didn't ask, Jackass. Shut up, Adam. Nobody asked you. Anyways, okay? I have some stories. So when I was out and about, I stopped at this little outlet mall. That's very close to where I get like clothes and stuff. Because I'm a giant. I'm a literal giant. 6'5". I'm taller than fucking the quartering. I am huge. But I had to go to, like the big and tall store. So I got my clothes. Cost me a fucking arm and a leg, but I got my clothes. And I started walking around this outlet store. I only come over here like once every 6 months or so. And I was like, okay, I know there's a hobby shop around here. I like to go into the hobby shop now and then and look at Gunpla. It's a little pastime of mine. If I see a Gunpla I really want, I'll pick it up. But while I'm doing that, I end up spotting there's a new bookstore in this area. Well, it's not new. It's new to me, but there's a bookstore in the area. 5'8" king, says Heather Hambley's got blacked. Hey, you're a short king. It is what it is. But because you're smaller than 6 foot, you're a manlet. It's okay. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Anyways, though, I go into this like used bookstore. There's some cool shit in there, but it's all around meh. I did see an Infinity Gauntlet comic for $5. Decent condition, nothing to write home about. Could have got it, but I decided not to. But as I'm walking out of that store, because I know the hobby store is like a couple stores down, I'm walking past a Five Below, okay? And as I walk past the Five Below, there's a family of there's a melanated family. Let's lay that out there, okay? It's a Five Below. Obviously, it's a melanated family coming out of that fucking store. And I watch as I'm walking down the little strip mall shaded area as like one of the youngest members of this melanated family reaches into a fucking container filled with like balls and shit like that and just straight up what appears to have, he just straight up stole that shit. I'm not even joking. It looked just like this kid as they're walking out, getting into the vehicle, looks into the thing, sees a ball, and just walks off with it. It's like, wait, bro, did you pay for that? Did I seriously just watch somebody steal right in front of me? I mean, it wouldn't shock me. He's a melanated one. He's a basketball American. What the hell? And then I go into the hobby shop and I see the most beautiful strike freedom I have ever laid my eyes on. $320. And I know, I just ruined the story. Yes, I saw a black kid steal in front of me. And then I go, oh yeah, then there was Gunpla. So yeah, I ruined the story. But booze for me. No, I'm still a little in shock with that moment. Like, I see this black kid steal the ball and his mom's just looking at him like, okay. This is why we can't have nice things anymore. This is why stores don't display anything. Whenever I go to a store like that, I grab the thing and walk into the store with it. I watch this kid walk out and then just grab it and run. The fuck? Like $5, but still. Well, actually, no, it's Five Below, so it's probably $1. They activated the power of absentee dad. I did not see a dad with the group. Okay, I will say that there was no father around. It was a mother, what looks like the oldest son, I think a daughter, and then a kid. And again, this kid was like middle school aged. And I'm watching as he just grabs the ball and goes into the van. And it's like fatherless behavior for 100%. But I mean, I shut the fuck up. I didn't want no black mama bear coming after me. The fuck? I'm in another town. I'm not strapped. I'll definitely get clapped. Really bad PR for black folk. It's not my... Listen, I've never seen something like this happen before in my life. And it right in front of me. Plain as day. And then I watch as the kid looks back at the store like... Just walks off. What the hell? I didn't even see that in the fucking mall. Because I also went to the mall. We have a really good mall near me. It's not one of those like you go into the mall and you're definitely gonna get shot kind of a malls. No, it's a fantastic mall, high security, all sorts of really good shit in there. So yeah, it was really well put together. Had fun with that. Stormco, I'd be shocked if they didn't steal something. I'm actually shocked that I saw it happen in front of me. I've never seen that happen before. It's a great superpower. You should try it sometime. Off. But no, I also went to the mall, walked around there a little bit. Now, if I'm going to say what I got yesterday, it was literally just toiletries, shirts, which you might see a couple of the shirts in the coming weekends and shit, because they're really nice shirts. They are good shirts. Like I got one of the golfing brands. I can't remember what they're called. Shit. And I got a couple other ones. They're designed to breathe more. And as a big guy going to fucking Vegas, yeah, I needed something like that. I work in retail and see it all the time, unfortunately. Oof. I'm sorry for that, Malbus. You can't, you could try it, just have to wait to wear it so dark a white man can blend in. In Seattle, where I live, they don't even chase them anymore, and the police don't come. I just don't know anymore. I don't know what to do. I don't live there, so I kind of just was like, hey, not my circus, not my monkeys. But let's just go home, swing by a Walmart. But okay, let's start getting into some of the things, because I got two. Actually, I do want to talk about this before I go too far in here. I want to do this first. And I know this is a little weird, because I don't talk hard politics on this channel practically ever anymore. But I woke up to this. I want you guys to realize this, okay? We live in a timeline where we're struggling to figure out whether or not this here is actually like a living, breathing Mitch McConnell right now. We had this whole bullshit with Mitch McConnell wondering, is he alive or is he dead? I don't know. I still don't even know if this is a real picture of Mitch McConnell at all. Hey, Shy Anarchist, how are you doing? I don't know if this is a real picture of him at all, but allegedly this is Mitch McConnell. Apparently the man is alive. Is he cognitive? Is he a vegetable? I don't know. But apparently he's alive and breathing, which is odd because then I wake up to this news. Breaking, U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham has died at age 71 according to his office. What the fuck is happening now? We have, I'll play this. I'm not hard politics on here. This is like, what the hell is going on? We have Mitch McConnell allegedly alive. I think more than likely he's a vegetable, but that's just my speculation. And then the ladybug man is dead. The fuck? But let's check this out real quick. This is happening.
This is a Fox News alert. I'm Marianne Rafferty. We're following breaking news out of Washington right now. Prominent Republican South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham has died. His office saying on social media that he died from a brief and sudden illness, but right now no additional details.
It was AIDS. He finally caught AIDS and he died of AIDS. That's what I'm going to go with. Well, no, that wouldn't be brief and sudden. Shit. Like, this is so fucking weird. But they would love this dude. I don't get. They couldn't have done this one. Wait. Maybe. Just maybe. Okay, I'm gonna lay this one out here. Candace Owens has a point, and I have it on good authority that Lindsey Graham was actually starting to change his opinion on Israel. And he was starting to decide that maybe we should be, going away from. He was actually starting to do this. You know what? Maybe the Jews did it. The Jews with the Mormons and the bees. They're the ones that killed Lindsey Graham.
Details have been released. Graham has held his Senate seat since 2003, and he's also chaired the Senate Budget Committee and was seeking a fifth six-year term in November. He was one of the most well-known members of the chamber and also a key voice within the Party of Defense and International Affairs. Graham was fresh off a
He never saw a brown kid he didn't want to blow up.
Trip to Ukraine, Kyiv, Ukraine, where he had met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Friday. Graham has been a close ally of President Trump. He's also been considered a war hawk. He was known to be a strong advocate for an interventionist foreign policy.
Like I said, he's never met a brown kid he did not want to go bluey with. And I see what you're saying there, Kipcast. That is what I've heard. I have no way to confirm or anything like that. Again, not a hard news channel here. I'm just like, what timeline are we living in? But allegedly, okay, I'm saying allegedly because I don't know how to confirm this at all. I'm just laying this out here. He went to a... Okay, I'm gonna try to read what Kipcast said just so I could get it better. He went to a drone factory he was in Ukraine, right? Like he was at a drone factory in Ukraine that Russia hit here recently, and then and then just a few days later he died. Just gonna say, if that's true, this would be an act of war. I'm just gonna say. Just laying it out there. But he has been, you know, he was a 71-year-old bachelor, never was married, no kids of his own, and he really loved his ladybugs. But let's
including military action against Iran. Graham also served in the South Carolina House of Representatives from 1993 to 95, and he then served in the U.S. House of Representatives from 1995 to 2003. Graham was 71 years old. Again, if you're just joining,
I don't care. Graham's dead. I'm still sitting here thinking to myself, what is this timeline? What is this timeline at all? They could show literal proof of aliens abducting him at this point, and I wouldn't care. I'm whatever pilled that is. I am my pilled. Okay, my pilled is what the fuck timeline are we living in? I know. I'm starting to think. Was it shit? Was it Thomas Jefferson that said, "May you live in interesting times"? Was that his quote? I know it was a founding father that father that said, "May you live in interesting times." I'm now starting to think that was a curse, not a blessing. Like, what? Where are we? How is this happening? And I did see some people in my Discord, because I do have a little political area, they were saying this is why we need term limits. Term limits won't fix this shit. This is something completely different. You need to repeal the 17th Amendment. Let the states pick the senators from now on, and let's not let them be voted in. Because then you actually have people that are chosen by the people you elect to represent you. It becomes actually more personal. So, yeah, this is... No, I'm not lady pilled. I have safe driver in my DL. Yeah, they'll never vote for term limits, and they'll never repeal the 17th. So it's kind of fucked right now. It is what it is. I don't know, but I'm still shocked where we're at. I will lay this out as a possibility. I doubt it's true. It's just me thinking. It's just me speculating. Did the Iranians have something to do with this? I mean, we're still allegedly in war with Iran, so it's a thought. It's a thought. It's a theory. Just laying it out there. I'm going with incursion pilled. My thing is, I don't know anymore. And by the way, Frostfang with the $2. Did you see John Campia's lecture on the Odyssey cast? I did. I wanted to actually pull that up. Probably not today. We might do that tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but on Tuesday or some shit like that. That is a fucking wild video where he contradicts himself over and over and over again and doesn't... He literally used ChatGPT to write a script. It's retarded. He goes like, Helen of Troy... Where Helen of Troy was born and her ethnicity has nothing to do with her character, but being from Africa has everything to do with the character of T'Challa. That's why Helen of Troy is okay with being black. Even though she's Helen of Troy, therethere's actually like an ethnicity there. I think her heritage and shit like that is actually important. The only form of pilled I am is world-ending meteor pilled. I'm not there yet. I'm not black pilled enough to want that. I'm just like, I'm kind of clown pilled. I still like the clown pilling. I'm kind of clown pilled. Just sit back and laugh at it all because it's so fucking ridiculous. That's kind of where I'm at in life. But let's start getting into the real shit. And I do have some stuff to kind of break it up, but we could start with this. This is not big enough. Greeks or whiteys? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, she's a Greek. White. I'm with you there, Dermy. sitting back and just pointing and laughing is always the better idea, because the things, if you can't laugh at just the state of human society right now, then what the fuck is there? Like, it's all just shit right now, so I would rather just sit back and laugh. I'd rather do that than feel like there's no point. Might is might and Mike makes right. Oh, that's a little bit extreme. But I do want to point this out real quick. She's not on the thumbnail. We're not doing this long. My biggest blessing from the Lord. A gay man. Oh shit, I didn't see that. The quartering. So happy for you too. So happy that my husband can deep throat sausages better than I can. So happy for my gay husband. I mean, look at this shirt. Look at this shirt. This is a pink shirt. This man is pink. Gay Hispanic? No, he is... Thai? Is he Vietnamese or is he Taiwanese? It's one of the two. He's not Japanese. He's an Asian. But he's gay. He's gay and he's wearing a pink shirt and she's proud of this. Look at this shit. He's gay and you're proud of him for being gay. This is prideful. This is it. Look, even he has an earring. What is the gay ear? What is the gay ear? Because this might be a gay earring. He's telling us that he wants them hot dogs. Right there. And the quartering is so happy for this gay marriage. He loves it. Filipino? I don't think he's Filipino. Actually, he might be Filipino. He might be Filipino. I know he's Asian of some descent. I just don't remember. Oh God. I saw another one. You two look great. Thank you. Heart emoji. I'm still convinced that Mel is also a lesbian. Okay, because if you go back to the Gina Carano Ronda Rousey fight, when she was sitting there talking to the quartering about it, she was salivating over Ronda Rousey. Like, she was like, oh my God, because of this fight, I started following her on TikTok. And I can't get enough of watching her get swole. I can't get enough of watching her, you know, do her stuff. And I'm sitting there like, this feels like you want her to be, you know, your top. This feels like you're rubbing your minge to her. The way you are talking about her. So, it's a little much. It's a little much. I'm just gonna say, Gina Carano looked 1,000 times better than Ronda there. Ronda lost her boobs. Gina still had them. Gina Carano is more attractive than Ronda. 100%. Ronda looked like a dude. And she was like, Ronda looked amazing. Oh my God, she was so breathtaking. I'm like, she looks like a dude. This is not a flattering image of her. What the fuck? If it was Gina, it's like, I mean, Gina can make anybody go like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. But Ronda, I'm sitting there like, that's a dude. That's a dude. She has a dude. Ronda always looked like a dude, not in Entourage. She did look kind of hot in Entourage. A little. Not the minge. The minge. Mingy. Mel and Ronda have something in common. They are melons. Melonless. I mean, I want to, like, she was salivating over this. Ronda Rousey Gina fight. Trying to find a good, like, this is what she was salivating. This is how she looked. In the ring, she looked like this, like an actual dude. She didn't look like Gina, who was still fucking hot. Ronda looked like this. If Ronda looked like this, you know what? More often, I'd be like, you know what? Okay, I could get it. I could get it. But she looked like this in the ring. It wasn't like, oh yeah. Like, look at this is a dude. This is a man's face. No, that's opening link. I want an open image. That's a man. That's not a chick. Not Ronda. Gina still looks fucking hot. I would let her break me. This is a man. This is a man, man. And this is what Mel was salivating over. It's like, oh my God, look at her. Look at her. No. No. To flip a famous quote, it's motherfucker, it's man. It's a man. By the way, Gina would break the clock to near prime. Gina would back the clock to near prime Gina. Gina's just still fucking fantastic. But okay, we got one more thing before we get into the beginning of shit. I got a Pokemon pack over the week. Cost me double digits to buy a random Pokemon pack. And I got shit. The only cool thing is this Pikachu design. Like, everything else looks like shit. It's nothing even to write home about. It's like, oh, a foiled Pikachu and a foiled Bruxish. There's no oh, there's a Bearware and a Huntail, but there's like nothing of value here. Although this Mudkip design did look good. I will say, I do like this Mudkip design. That's some nice artwork, you know. DSP maxing. No! I'm not DSP maxing! I told you would get shit on polls. I knew I was gonna get shit on polls. That's why I never buy them. But I was like standing right there. I was like, I'll do it. I'll do it. Suicune Supremacy. Fuck you. And Frostfang with $5 says he wants those tacos, those chimichangas, those spring rolls, those sloppy joes, those baguettes, those beef sticks, aka gay. Suicune Supremacy, Lucario Supremacy, okay? Lucario is the best Pokemon ever. I will actually, Lucario, like my mains, I have three like go-to mains: Lucario, Garchomp, and then Honed Edge. No, not Honed Edge, Aegislash. Aegislash is the best. I fucking love Aegislash. Great design, cool thought process. I love it. Now, guys, I'll open another pack once we reach our goal, says Malbus. Mewtwo's just played out. Like, I don't like to pick the original 150 because they're always just so played out. Like, everybody picks an OG 150. Tyranitar is a good one, Katrina. Super good one. That's a good fucking pick. It won't let me say Flamer. Suicune, Volcarona, and Gyarados. Ooh, Volcarona's a good one. Here, actually I have one just before this got my geek OCD fucking tripping when I saw this for the most bullshit reason. So I saw this morning on X, and it's called Dragon Dance Be Like. It's the stupidest thing, but it triggered me, okay? This thing literally triggered me, and I'll tell you why. Tyranitar isn't a dragon. Don't put him with the other dragons. He's rock dark. He's not a dragon type. The rest of these are all dragons. He's not a dragon. Just because he can learn Dragon Dance doesn't mean he's a fucking dragon. Gyarados can learn Dragon Dance too, and he's not a dragon. God, this thing fucking triggered me the moment I saw Tyranitar there. Just for that stupid little thing triggered the shit out of me. And I was like, dude, I want to beat somebody with a fucking stick. It's not a dragon. It's a rock dark type. It looks like Godzilla. Donphan Fanfi, Fido, and Dosh Bun, and Lycanroc line. Ooh, those are some good ones. Lycanroc is a good line. I'll give you that. That's a good one. Fat Tony says Jeremy did it. Jeremy did what? Wait, Jeremy did what? What? Just summon Pot of Greed? Fuck you. Jeremy did what? Simcast is live. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. The video? Oh, wait. Did a video? Oh, are you talking about the video that I was playing? If that's so, I'll hurt him. I'll hurt him. My brain. Listen, if Jeremy was about to do something, I was about to fucking, let's go. He did something. I do have we are going to go into Jeremy here shortly. Okay. Okay. He made the shitty video. Got it. Don't watch that garbage. What garbage? I will riot. Listen, the only reason we might have to pull up Simcast tonight is because supposedly we still don't have confirmation, but we all are speculating that Chrissie Mayr is going to become the new co-host of fucking Quartercast and all that bullshit. So because of that, we might have to tune in just to hear that bit. But we will be talking about Chrissie tonight. Don't you worry, Phil. So you will have to struggle with that. You will have to struggle with that. But before we go too far, let's do the why do you hate us? Phil, I don't hate you. I love you. You're here. Okay? You guys are always here and you're fucking fantastic and I love it. We're doing TCG crossover, Blue Eyes, and fuck you guys. You guys are now just doing this to trigger me. Adam does this shit to trigger me because it triggers my OCD and fucking in Yu-Gi-Oh! And geeking. That's why it happens. Torture session? No. But here, we're going to do this. We're going to get into the Jer section. We are going to start with the Jer stuff because this might take us the longest period of time here. But I want you guys to remember, on Thursday, the quartering literally showed off shipping labels that ended up being directing us to where he gets his actual coffee from. It's not from some local roaster. He's not roasting it himself. It actually goes over to a place called Javataza. That is where he gets his coffee, his beans, all this stuff. People were pointing this out. Almost everything that Javataza has, he also has. Same with Mill Creek Roasters. Almost everything they have, he has. So we were able to just basically point it all together because you own stupidity posted it out there. We discovered this because of you, which again, it pretty much confirmed that this $80,000 that he ended up having to like post on credit cards and all that money that he took out because of his entire bullshit to get a bunch of K-Cup machines to do this all himself was a fucking lie. Remember this, we talked about this already. Have a stream on it, have everything. We already discussed this. We all knew this shit was total fake bullshit right here. But since then, we got an update because Jer had a massive crash out last Friday over this whole topic. Realize, okay? He exposed it himself. He showed the world where this stuff was. He did this. You had Luther Morgan out there looking for it. Misty Mochi out there looking for it. You have Don Flurgandy talking about it. Everybody was trying to hunt down where is the coffee from. And your own idiocy showed us where it comes from. It's Javataza. It's Mill Creek. It ain't anything. You aren't doing this yourself. It is dropship bullshit. But because now we fully know where it's from, he lost his fucking mind on everybody. So first off, like usual, we're gonna speed this shit up to 1.5 because you can't understand him otherwise. But let's check this fucking crash out. He starts attacking everybody, by the way. He attacks Camelot, he attacks Luther Morgan, he attacks Misty Mochi, he apparently goes after Flash. I haven't heard that little bit yet, but he freaked out over Flash. He freaked out over everybody over this stuff. He says that we're hunting him down, we're stalking him, we're harassing his employees. No evidence, but here, don't take it from me. Let's listen to it from the fat ass himself.
Hope you guys are doing well this weekend. I'm gonna try to get a little more mobile. It's opening weekend for the Ren Fair, so that's always fun. It's very hot out, so
I mean, he allegedly did go to the Renaissance Fair. I should pull that up. I should have pulled that up. That's my own stupidity. Allegedly, he did go to the Renaissance Fair. I have it right here. Now, I will preface this, okay? He says 90 degrees for opening weekend at the Ren Fair. Hard to stay hydrated with all that delicious mead. Focus on hydration, nothing else. Allegedly, he went to a Ren Fair. We don't know if it's the Ren Fair. I choose to believe that he didn't go to the Ren Fair, but I don't know if it's in this clip or another clip. He does say that there's multiple Ren Fairs, so it could have been either one. I prefer to believe he got so felted that he couldn't go to the Ren Fair, because that's my perfect headcanon. He's just bullshitting to us.
well, it's supposed to be like 90 degrees. So, you know, I'm not sure. It's not very windy there. So when you get there, it gets just hot and it stays hot.
Yes,
and,
it's called summer.
It's not the best experience. There's also a ton.
It's the Ren Fair, okay? If it's too hot, don't go. Wear breathable clothing. Drink water, not mead. You'll survive, you dumbass. And if you're talking about it's too hot, it's not very windy, it's not fun to go, then don't go. You don't have to go. Nobody's forcing you to go, okay? You have other shit around the house to do, apparently. Don't go.
Of chores around the house because I've, you know, kind of been laid up the last week or so. Then I should probably try to like muscle my way through a little bit. Yard work, things like that.
What yard work? Like, in your vlog recently, you showed off what yard work, your yard. He actually showed off his yard. It's trimmed. It looks nice. If you're going to be saying, well, I have to mow the lawn, you have a riding lawnmower. You showed that off in one of your recent vlogs and shit. This isn't hard. It's tough with the heat, but you have a caged in area. You have this nice looking design. The fuck are you struggling with?
It'll be interesting.
Sure.
It'll be interesting.
Really?
Nonetheless.
Nonetheless.
God damn,
yeah,
it's also a lot of walking. You know, so I'm gonna see. I've got lawn care to do today. We'll see like exactly how things are. You know.
Okay, then don't go. If it's a lot of walking and you're gonna hurt, then don't go. It sounds like you don't want to fucking go and you're going just for the bullshit of it. It sounds like you don't even enjoy the Ren Fair.
How things are going. Protein via mutton and meat. The go-to meal there is the shepherd's pie. That's a number one thing that's always good there. Filling.
Why would you eat shepherd's pie? Okay, it's hot, okay? Think about this. Think about this for a second. It's hot out. You're going to a Ren Fair. 90 degrees. No wind. It's going to be struggling. It's probably humid as fuck. Here's my question to you. Why would you eat a shepherd's pie in that environment? That's going to be loading you up with a bunch of calories. It's going to be just heavy. It's going to be heavy food. It's not going to be cool. It's going to be thick. It's going to be boisterous. It's going to be something that sits in your fucking stomach for long periods of time. Why the hell in that temperature are you going to be eating a fucking shepherd's pie? It's just going to make you more dehydrated and in a worse fucking position. I work out in the heat all the time. I don't want to be eating fucking something like shepherd's pie right now. That's disgusting.
Affordable. Don't get sucked into the turkey legs. The turkey legs are not good value. I know they're funny to see and funny to take your picture with, but they've always ended up being really dry for me, and they're expensive. Viking week, a Ren Fair, yeah, nice. Ohio Ren Fair is a good one. A turkey leg every 5 years, so just remember that they used to be good and not dry as shit. That's exactly right. See, you know.
I've never had a turkey leg, so don't care.
You know. Every once in a while, you're like, oh, I'll get this. And then you're like, oh, they're dry as shit. I mean, I think that's just because they have to cook them, you know, in advance and they sit under a heat lamp or whatever.
Yes, that's why. It's not even that hard to figure out why that would be that way. You can't cook you can't cook turkey in an hour. It takes hours. It takes almost a day in some cases to cook a turkey. Yes, it's going to be cooked in advance and under a heat lamp. That's not hard to figure out.
But everything else there is delicious. Just a bunch of fat, smelly, disgusting losers. No, it's not. Dude, everybody that...
I mean, you're going.
Goes to Ren Fair is cool.
You're going. You're going. You're only coping right now. You're going to the Ren Fair. You're fat, you're smelly, you're disgusting, and you're a loser. You're going to the Ren Fair to do all this stuff. They're talking about you, Jared, nobody else.
They're not losers. That's crazy.
This is so much cope. They're not losers. They're not losers. I'm not a loser.
Thing to say, bro.
No,
lots of really cool people go there.
Sure.
Lots.
Sure.
Just let people have their thing, you know?
Okay. My thing was Kino Casino, and you took that away from me.
Are they having large battles? I mean, some of them, I go to multiple ones. Some of them I go to out of state are, they do have like large scale. Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I might get out to that one this year. Is your coffee show?
You never leave. You're going to drive all the way to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You never leave your fucking state. You barely ever leave your house. You're not going to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. But here's the beginning of the coffee shit.
Like large scale. Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I might get out to that one this year. Is your coffee show kosher, sire? No, it isn't. It is not. I don't know why people are so obsessed with the coffee.
Maybe because you're obsessed with the coffee. You constantly say everybody wants to buy your coffee. You've had the best sales month recently. It's 100% amazing right now, dude. You're the one that puts this out there. So yes, we're here to talk about the coffee. You talk about it all the time. That's why people are, air quotes, obsessed, because nothing makes sense and nothing adds up. So they want the truth, dude.
It's delicious, crushing it. But now a lot of people took this week off because they don't respect their viewers. They're not like,
because it's the 4th of July, there's not a whole lot to talk about, and they're actually accomplished and successful people that could take time off, like Crowder, like everybody else. But hey, according to Jeremy, if you take the 4th of July off, you don't care about your viewers. That's according to Jeremy right now. Tim Pool, who is out there doing business meetings, who is out there doing a bunch of shit, he doesn't care about his viewers. Steven Crowder, who always takes the time after Christmas off, takes off 4th of July, takes all that time off. He doesn't care about his viewers. If you took this time off like you do every year, you don't care about your viewers, but Jeremy does. Jeremy cares about his viewers so much, guys.
me, crazy psychopathic workaholics who feel a responsibility to their viewership, because not everyone has every day off. Not everyone has holidays off. So that
You can still take time off for yourself. It's about respecting yourself, respecting your own capabilities, and understanding that you need to put yourself first in several situations, not just the channel. But the reason you constantly put out content is because you're financially obligated to do it. You will lose money if you take a day off and don't put out content. You will actually be struggling.
That's why I work. That's been my work ethic for almost 10 years. Not everyone's the same. I'm not saying that makes them worse than me. I'm just saying I'm better than them. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, he's not. He believes that he's legitimately better than all of them. That's why he tries to copy them. That's why he tries to take everything away from them. He thinks he is jealous of people like Crowder. He's jealous of people like Tim Pool. He thinks he's objectively better than all these people. So that's why he is actually shitting on them right now.
Kidding. I'm kidding. Cold Friday, this is definitely a customer. I've been a loyal customer for years, but I've seen some evidence online that you don't roast your own coffee, and it's most likely white label. You people live in a very weird alternate quartering extended universe.
Dude, we found out through your own shit. It's Mill Creek. It's at Java Taza. It's your own stupidity that led us to understanding that you're not roasting your own beans. You have no facilities. You buy it white label. You buy it off other people. Then you go out there and you say that it's own. It's the same shit. But this gets so much worse, guys. Everything you're about to be seeing right now is so much worse.
Where I don't know how to help you. Like, you are... If you believe that, then you are retarded.
You're the one that posted you're the one that showed the world the fucking shipping labels, not us.
Okay. White.
And by the way, if we're retarded for believing that, show us the facility, Jer. Go there yourself, walk around the facility, and do it. Just do it. Why is it so hard for you to go out there and do it yourself?
Label coffee is coffee that is pre-roasted and someone just puts their name on it. That's what basically, like, Tim sells, right?
Oh, already throwing Tim Pool under the bus and saying all of his coffee's white label according to Quartering. Breaking news, guys! Quartering fucking attacks Tim Pool and says that his coffee's white label. That's all he's doing, is having somebody else do it. But Tim's successful. Shockingly enough, he's opening up his own locations and everything. He's actually doing stuff with his actual coffee brand that you're not. So if he's white label and succeeding, then nothing makes fucking sense with what you're about to be saying.
It's just a big coffee place, put your label on. Now you can still pick your blends and stuff like that with that kind of thing, right?
Like you do.
You show me anybody who's white labeling their coffee and selling it on Amazon and being able to eat their 30% take.
I mean, Tim's opening up actual locations. Tim's franchising out. Fuck it. Cast Brew Coffee. He's franchising it. And it's white label coffee. So Tim's succeeding where you're saying nobody else who does white label wins. Tim's doing it, but you're not.
Go ahead. Find me one of them.
Tim Pool.
It is a wild... Like, these people have been harassing my partners, my business partners. They've been showing up at
business partners
at our facilities. I mean, like, they want to get sued.
What facilities? Think about this, okay? He's saying we're harassing his business partners. who are your business partners? Are you talking about Melanie Mack? Are you talking about Hannah Claire? Are you talking about Chrissie Mayr? Who are these business partners you're talking about? Because nobody knows. Nobody knows who these people are. And by the way, if you are doing that, I'm not going to be over here supporting that. Don't be DMing them. Don't be doing any of that shit. That shit's retarded. But who are these people that is allegedly getting harassed by these individuals? Simultaneously, going to your facilities. What fucking facilities? People have gone to MetaPC. People have looked through all these locations and shit. And they've gone to these locations and found nothing. What are we even talking about here, Jer? Like, what are these magical facilities that apparently exist? What are they?
It's just not worth it. There's no there.
Okay, that's you just admitting that there's no fucking places. There's no facilities. There's no place to actually get coffee. You're not roasting it at these magical facilities that you say exist. So there's no place. Got it. So there's no problem with people. I, again, suggest you don't show up to these places, but there's no place for them to show up to. There's nothing there. There's Java Taza, there's Mill Creek. We know that it's fucking white label, dude. You don't have to keep coping over this shit.
He was showing an accidental Screamlab, some label, someone addressed on his white label copy cake cup maker. Yeah, no. The hilarious thing is, like, these people are so pathetic. They also have no idea how business works.
Really? Okay. Let's listen to it from the business genius himself, the Chaturday.
Okay. We roast our own stuff.
Yes.
Each flavor is personally dialed in by me.
You said the other day that it's 10 people that dial in your flavor, but okay, constantly go back and forth on that one.
You find someone else selling my blueberry cobbler. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, we have people selling blueberry crumble. We know that one. But, oh, not exactly this, okay? They dial it in, they change it up. You mean like Tim Pool? So you laid out that Tim Pool's white label, but he dials in his own flavors, but he is white label. You find somebody else who has the exact same flavors as I do because I dialed it in just like any white label person could do. Like I said, Tim Pool can do. Okay.
Go ahead. Find someone else selling out my hot butter rum. I challenge you to, okay?
Well, actually, I should have done this too. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Let's go to Java Taza real quick, okay? Java Taza Coffee. Java Taza Company, District, Location. Okay. Well, let's take a look at their coffees real quick, okay? Let's just take a look. Shop. Shop. Java Taza Coffees. Well, they have Blueberry Crumble. Not a blueberry cobbler, but it's a crumble. Okay, they have what else do they have? I know they had something close to what others. Cowboy Blend, Costa Rica, cinnamon hazelnut coffee, Burundi. I don't know what that flavor is, but I know they had a couple of their most popular flavors happen to be similar to yours. Hazelnut, German chocolate, Guatemalan hazelnut, French vanilla, Fog Mountain Blend, ooh, House Blend, Java Taza Decaf, Making Me Crazy, Italian Roast. Oh, let's see, what's on the third? Southern Pecan Coffee, okay, there's that. White Chocolate Macadamian, Southern Pecan Decaf, Peach Cobbler, Organic House Blend, Mocha Java Coffee. I know there was one that was almost exactly like your bourbon. I know there was one of those around. I don't remember which one that was, but I know there's a lot of similar flavors there, buddy. There's a lot.
I know that you A-logs are watching.
Mm-hmm.
The way the business works is that we roast the coffee, and then we bag the coffee, and we send it to Amazon.
Oh, okay. And I'm doing this because I don't know what screen this is going to pop up on, but I remember this because I have the shipping labels right fucking here, okay? I got them right here. So you mean to tell me you roast the coffee, you send it out yourself, shipped from Coffee Brand Coffee, Coralville, Pennsylvania, to Coffee Brand Coffee. Huh. But none of these are Wisconsin, buddy. None of these are Wisconsin. And this too ended up being a Amazon address. Not the same.
when we make K-Cups, we roast the K-Cup coffee and then we get it put into K-Cups because
But the location was Amazon. So then you're shipping it from Pennsylvania. You're telling us you're taking your roasters to Pennsylvania. Got it.
Cup machines are very, very expensive. We looked at buying one. We were really close to buying one, but there was like, I didn't know you needed to buy like some food grade air compressor that was really expensive. And so it made more sense to just pay somebody with a K-Cup machine to put my coffee in it. That's the...
Well, that's not what you said. That's not what you said. I'll play this again. What you said is you actually bought it. Your own words were, you bought it.
We print our own bags, things like that. The only thing that we were reliant on anyone else for was some of the boxes for our K-Cups and some of the procedures around that. It's our coffee, but we had someone else helping, put these boxes together so we could do all that. Well, apparently that person, I don't know this for sure, but I suspect it, saw my YouTube channel and didn't like my politics. And while we have a 20,000 K-Cup order, basically decided to tell us, to pound sand, or I don't know what's going on. We haven't heard anything back. This is absolutely crippling. I'm already so overextended with Coffee Brand Coffee. I feel like they knew this was the time that they could really cause maximum damage. What is the solution? Well, it's to buy about $80,000 in equipment. And I didn't know what else to do. I can't miss Mother's Day. It's our biggest sale of the year. And so I said, okay, fine, put it on my credit card. We're going to just figure it out.
You bought it. You told us you bought the equipment. You told us you went out there, spent $80K on the fucking equipment, put it on your credit card, that you were doing this all in-house. This was part of your fucking grift to get more people to buy this stuff so you could pay it off. You scammed your audience. This whole thing here was you begging people to go out there and buy your coffee because you're struggling right now. You did this all yourself. You said you put out the money. You said you did all this. But now you're telling us, no, I never did it. We just went to another company to do it for us. So I never shipped out the $80,000. I never put it on my credit card. So when I begged you for all that money, for all that fucking dough, buy my coffee. I'm going out of business. Buy my coffee. It was a fucking lie. You openly admitted here to lying to everybody. You fucking scam artist. You're no better than a fucking used carsman. That's all you've ever been, is a used carsman. Okay? You're going out there going, yes, this car is a great condition, fantastic fucking quality. Oh my God, 0 to 100 in under a second. And in reality, you're selling everybody a fucking lemon. See, this is why people are digging into this and discovering how fucking ridiculous this shit is. You are the one out there doing all this. You are the scam artist, you fucking filthy wretch. And then you're crashing out when people are like, okay, if you're not scamming us, show us the facilities. No, if you're not scamming us, tell us, where is this being made? Direct us. We want to know, is this actually high quality coffee like you say it is? Is it actually premium coffee? No. Oh, okay. What's in it? No. We don't know what it is that people are putting in their fucking body, and you crash out like a fucking loser. And by the way, son of Gallifrey, I said it that way by accident and I just ran with it. So fuck off. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Conspiracy. That's the grand conspiracy. I roast the coffee. I send the coffee 900 pounds at a time to somebody who puts it in a K-Cup for me. That's the gotcha that these retards think is some sort of gotcha.
You said you bought this all yourself and could do it yourself. You do it all in-house. That's the thing, Jeremy. That's the thing. You lied to everybody and you scammed them.
That's it. That's the there. I don't know why they've so fixated on the coffee thing, but like, it's probably because it's successful.
No, because you're a fucking scam artist and it's not successful. You saying it's successful doesn't make it successful. You saying, well, I'm going to be in Walmart here soon. Well, Walmart, asterisk, okay, a little star thing there. Walmart.com, that's where I'm going to be. I'm not going to actually be in Walmarts across America. No, I'm going to be on Walmart.com. That's different. I'm going to be a small business over there. So I'm successful, guys. I'm successful. But you're not. You're not successful in any way, shape, or form. You just say you are.
But yeah, by the way, you can go to buycbc.com right now and pick up some coffee if you want to support us. It's like they'd be like, oh, you buy your bags from another company. You don't make your own bags? That's crazy.
There's no problem with buying your bags from another company. A lot of people buy their bags from another company. You say you make your own coffee, though. Those aren't comparable.
You don't make your own bags? Exposed. Wait, you don't have a full-blown coffee roasting facility in your garage? Exposed.
You don't have a coffee roasting facility at all.
Of course somebody puts my coffee in a K-cup. I'm an ultra small business.
You said you did it yourself, you dumbass.
This like coffee conspiracy is so weird. All it does is drive sales, by the way. We had our biggest month in like forever last month. We're killing.
No, you had a biggest month in forever last month because of Carmelo Anthony. You're not going to see that ever again. And at the same time, we have no evidence to this thing. You say that you succeeded, but we see no numbers. We see nothing.
Yeah.
And also you put everything on fucking sale.
So keep talking about it. You know,
Sure.
keep thinking you owe, like, there is nothing. These people called the FDA on me. The FDA showed up and laughed at them.
Really? So the FDA actually showed up. Then what? Where's all the fucking health information? Where is all that stuff? They laughed at us? Okay. Prove it. Prove that they laughed. Do something, dude. Just prove it, because you're printing out the fucking health information now. Is this them laughing at you? Is this them doing anything? Really?
Laughed.
Really?
They have no power. They think they live in this weird alternate universe where they're exposing something.
I mean, you're crashing out, so they obviously have some power.
But that's the exposed that's going around yesterday, by the way. That's the big exposed, is that I pay somebody to put the coffee we roast in a K-cup. Got me?
So then what did you do with that 80K? That becomes the question. What did you do with the $80,000 that you said you spent on the equipment to do this stuff? What did you do with that money? Because if you did nothing with that money, then you scammed your audience. If you didn't actually spend $80,000 on equipment, you scammed your fucking audience. You did this whole pity party because you were struggling, and in reality, you weren't at all, and you wanted to boost numbers, so you made a bullshit fucking situation. You're a liar. You're a scam artist, and you treat your audience like they're nothing more than dollar signs. You are the person that doesn't respect his fucking audience.
I guess got me? Yeah, you don't grow the Kona beans in your bathtub, exposed. I mean, that's the level of logic that these retards have. Camelot and all these other people.
Camelot, by the way, Camelot hasn't been talking about you for a while now. Camelot was not addressing you at all. So now you brought him back in to talk about you. Camelot left you alone back when he had the whole Chrissie Mayr fallout. He really wasn't discussing you at all. But now you want to crash out and blame Camelot. Okay.
It's really pathetic.
Really?
And all it's done is drive sales. Because every time they come in the chat and they think they got me, I get to go on a rant like this and tell people, hey, go to buycbc.com right now and buy some coffee. There you go. Coon Diggy says, I just bought some coffee. Thank you.
Okay, one person supposedly bought coffee. That doesn't actually equate to you winning anything. You're actually losing.
Yeah, but by the way, if you want to support us and our drop shipped coffee that somehow survives insane Amazon costs and shipping costs.
But it's not. That's the thing. You constantly complain about this. You were saying the company was struggling. It obviously is not winning right now. You were losing it, dude. So you're not winning. You constantly talk about how you only get like $1 a bag, $4 a bag to $1 a bag. Then when you put it on sale, you lost money. You aren't winning right now. You are losing.
You can go to buycbc.com right now. I know some of these dates, they're getting better. The overnight stuff is getting better. You guys went so hard in June that we basically sold out of almost everything. Bullshit. But almost everything's back in stock now or getting checked in right now. So whole bean, ground, K-cups. By the way, for fall, we're making our Spike Jacklantern in K-cup for the first time ever, our apple strudel in K-cup for the first time ever, and our maple cream in K-cup for the first time ever, and doing a sampler pack. Don't see a lot of drop shipping. Don't see a lot of drop shippers doing that.
Again, you said that Tim Pool is a drop shipper. You said that he's a white label. You said that all of his products are bullshit. They're opening up storefronts. They're actually opening up facilities, actual locations to go into. How is that at all not comparable? If they're doing that and being the same thing as you are, then they are winning. If you said that they are this thing and they're doing that, then that completely disproves everything that you've been fucking saying, dude.
Yeah, I discovered all your flavor coffees must be done in a French press to truly appreciate the flavors. That's true. Or pour over, or like I use a Mocha Master, which is kind of like a automatic pour over. The biggest hurdle with flavored coffee to my customers is
this is boring and nonsense. I'm going forward because he starts talking about creamer.
Suggestions and being good faith. I mean, there's nothing there. You know, coffee sales just continue to go up. The bags aren't edible. Well, I mean, anything's edible if you're dedicated enough. I wouldn't
Well, you would know that.
recommend eating the bag, but these are notes. It's not like people put like, so sometimes I'll get like a bad review and they'll be like, this barely tasted like butterscotch. It's like, I know exactly what that person had in their mind, is that they used butterscotch creamer and they thought this would taste the same, but it's not.
Oh, okay. But then it's okay.
It's like, yeah, it's actual coffee, not a sugar delivery system. Right.
Well, it would be, because how are you getting the flavor in there? How are you flavoring all this stuff? You see, we don't know what chemicals, what's actually going into these things. So we have no idea if there's sugar in there or not, because you won't tell us, you dumb fuck.
See, anytime I get like a bad review, I reply to them and I say like, hey, the flavors are notes if you add some cream, and they almost always come.
Bullshit. Every time you get a bad review, you delete it and ignore it, and you say that it's not an actual customer. That's what you've done. We've seen this time and time again. You always do that to a bad review. You force people to change it, and you ignore the bad reviews.
Back and they're like, yeah, oh yeah, okay, that really brought out the flavor.
No.
Another week, another monster week in sales, thanks to all the haters.
No. Didn't happen. I already pulled up the Amazon a couple days ago. He's not selling anything. We can see actual sales on your Amazon, dude.
Keep being mad.
Sure.
I can't wait for the videos that are like, Jeremy's crashing out. He's crashing.
Well, you are. Dude, you are crashing out. You're salty over this shit. You had no reason to be doing this. You constantly crash out whenever your fucking company gets brought up.
Out. No, I think it's great. What they don't understand is every time they do this, I just sell a shitload more coffee.
Then why do you crash out like this? Like, if they do this and you still sell coffee, then why would you be acting like a petulant child when this is going on? You would just be ignoring them.
You know, Tiger's Blood is going by the wayside.
Nobody
I'm probably
cares.
I'll put that on sale next week and be done with Tiger's Blood and bring in a new flavor, which was suggested by you guys, pecan flavor.
You mean just like Java Taza has? The exact same flavor as Java Taza. Oh, okay.
I try a new flavor, pecan. Should start a live stream to own the haters. Gonna buy some blueberry coffee. The blueberry, the butterscotch, and the bourbon are like the safest bets. Arcona is limited time. That's amazing. People love that.
It's limited time, but it's amazing, guys. People love it. But I'm never going to do it again because it costs too much money. But it's amazing, guys. It's fantastic. Everybody loves it who buys it, but I'm never going to do it again because it costs too much money. It's amazing. How does that make sense? If it's selling like hotcakes, if it's doing amazingly, if everybody loves it when they drink it, you should be making enough money to keep it up, but you don't make enough money doing your freaking Kona coffee blend. So then why on the fucking... Why ever would you be saying that this is a success?
It's expensive. You should sell it as watermelon felon. No politics in the brand. The next big thing is once I get enough money is redesigning these 5-pound bags.
I thought you were killing it right now. I thought you were doing amazing right now. Why can't you just redesign it now? Why can't you redesign the bags, have it all prepped up, and be like, okay, once we're out of the 5 pounds, we're going to start doing these bags, and we're going to slowly distribute them. Why can't you begin that process right now? If you're killing it, making so much money that all the haters are owned right now, begin the process. Wouldn't that be the smarter idea? No, because in reality, guys, he's failing.
I don't care for them. They're very ugly. Factory tour could be a good idea for the vlog channel, but I already did a factory tour. And the problem is when I do factory tours and stuff like that, people harass my employees. And
your factory tour wasn't a factory tour. Your factory tour was the exact same fucking setup as Mill Creek Coffee Roasters. Do you not remember this, dude? It was the exact same thing that everybody else was pointing out when Ready Player One, was it Ready Player One? No, I think so. But the gaming one that MetaPC put out, it was the exact same facilities, which turned out to be Mill Creek. So when you say, I did a facility tour. Oh my God, they're harassing my employees though, so I can't do it. But nobody knows where your facilities are. So how can they be harassing your employees if nobody knows who's who?
My contractors. Like I had people going through the garbage, dudes. I had people.
Well, okay, that was a retard. I'm well aware of who he is. That was a retard, okay? he should not have done that at all. But then again, that was Meta PC. That was Meta PCs that he was going through. So now you're telling us that Meta PCs is making your coffee, you dumb fuck.
People showing up and harassing staff because of these retards. Going through our garbage.
That dude, I'm well aware of who that dude was. That's who me and Bering ended up talking about. He's a lunatic who thought he could actually do something about that. That whole situation, he was going through Meta PC's garbage. Not your garbage, Meta PC's. So then, if he's going through Meta PC's garbage and you're saying that that is your garbage, then you just confirmed yet again that you're not actually doing anything yourself. You're using everybody else to do it for you.
Not kidding. Caught on camera.
Yeah.
What are these like? I mean, this is what Camelcast and all these other idiots want. It does nothing.
Camelcast does not want that. Camelot has never said to go do that. I laughed at the dude that said that he was going to do that. I had Bering on to laugh at that fucking freak. Everybody's laughed at him because he was a lunatic, dude. Nobody wants to be doing that. And if people are doing that, I condemn them.
People are just confused. They thought you owned a full coffee factory rather than using a partner facility. No, they weren't confused. They weren't. They just make up.
You said that you owned your own facility. You did. You said you owned your own shit. You don't have a facility.
But alternate reality. That's the thing.
No.
Not to be a dick to you. But that's not the truth. The truth is these people aren't interested in the truth. And my business runs no different than any other business on the planet. But for some reason, they just invent this like weird alternate
So then it's the same as Timcast. Got it. So it is white label.
reality where they're onto something because either they don't like my opinions or they think it could get good clicks. Like, to be honest, putting the quartering in the title, the quartering exposed, it gets good views. But there's nothing to see there. Like, there's nothing there. You know, mild annoyance, had to deal with some paperwork with the FDA and the whatever. That's it.
Yeah, your paperwork was now every bag has to have the actual ingredient list on it. That's the reality. Sick, awesome, amazing.
Everybody's good. Everything's good. Sales continue to crush it. We're going to be available at Walmart soon. Although that's really slowed down.
Why?
I had to like update some paperwork with the states.
Oh,
and stuff
really?
like that because I ended up buying. I
Yeah?
bought out my partners.
So you bought out your partners. So then it is all yours. You have no partner facilities. You bought out your partners, which was probably the stupidest thing you could do. So now you spent money to do all this bullshit. You're losing still. What the fuck is wrong there, dude? Are you serious? Then when you're crashing out over people are harassing my partners and stuff, you bought them out, so there is no partners. This is all you now. Congratulations, dude.
And so I have to update all the addresses with the state before Walmart, you know, everything has to match before Walmart will approve my.
He's not getting into Walmart.com. I don't believe it. Actually, no, scratch that. He's never getting into a Walmart store. He'll be on Walmart.com because the amount of shit you can buy on Walmart.com is ridiculous. And the thing is, being on Walmart.com will not be a success for him. It will actually be worse for him. He might get more money for every bag sold, but the amount of others on there that sell the exact same coffees at a cheaper and better price and give you a better quality will be immense. You will lose out harder the moment you go on fucking Walmart.com. I don't get why you can't see this.
Application, so that could take another month or two at this rate. Plus, Walmart's really slow. But once you're in, baby. Few people understand what is really involved in owning operating a business, especially a supply business. Yes, correct. You're never going to earn back our respect unless you actually ruin these. I don't care about these people. People that say like you need to do this or that for me to respect you, or you need to do this or that. Like, first of all, you're not in good faith, and I don't really care if you don't respect. You know, like I don't care.
Well, you're crashing out, so then you obviously do care.
There's a reason I don't address any of this stuff on live on like.
You are addressing it, though. We're 14 minutes in. You addressed it all. So you can't say there's a reason I don't address this. You addressed it.
In a VOD on my channel because I don't care and my viewers don't care.
Then why do you crash out about it?
The whole thing is like a total alternate universe where there are people that are obsessed with it, and I'm happy for them. I hope they're making lots of money. But like, I don't care about that stuff. The same people said, his channel's dead. I had my biggest month in a year last month.
Yes, because of Carmelo Anthony that you milked until it was dead. You haven't been successful in between any of those things. You got Carmelo Anthony to be your rescue dog, and everything else was a total bust. Are you fucking serious now?
Like, I still get people on X. Oh, your channel's dead. Your channel's dead. Your channel's dead.
It
Your career's
is.
over. I had my biggest month in over a year last month, and it wasn't even close. Like, it's just this, like, how can...
So if Carmelo Anthony was your biggest month in over a year, that's sad, dude, because your numbers still weren't that good. But if that's what you're going to be going around and saying, I did fantastic because of Carmelo fucking Anthony, then, dude, your channel's done. Because Carmelo Anthony is over, okay? When it comes to the Charlie Kirk assassination trials, you're not actually posting fucking content there. Well, you are, but you're not posting numbers. You're not succeeding with that one. When it goes down to the Luigi Mangione trial, you're still not going to be posting numbers on that one. You got a big old bump. Congratulations. But the rest of your channel is dead. And even during the Carmelo Anthony stuff, those weren't fantastic numbers for a 2 million sub channel. You had like 300,000, a couple 100,000 here or there. But you need to be up there towards 1 million viewers every video to be successful right now. And when it comes to anything that is successful, you're openly going around saying people need to be doing shorts. You get less money for shorts, but more views. That's what you're reliant on. That's not a win, dude. That's you relying on stealing and requiring other shit to be popular and relevant. You aren't a winner. You're a fucking loser.
you argue or reason with these people? They can just go look on Social Blade, which is free, and see that.
Yes, and Social Blade was your fucking shorts, you dumb fuck.
Like, it's just such a weird, like that moron Yellow Flash. His career's over.
Oh, there's him calling out Yellow Flash. Yeah, Yellow Flash is actually doing good right now, unlike you. When Yellow Flash fires up a live stream, he gets thousands of dollars worth super chats. You get 2.
Had the biggest month ever last month, well, in a year. It's just, I don't care. You mean you won't listen to people who have no hand in creating your successful business? Yeah, right. Or have ever run a business themselves?
Well, technically, Yellow Flash runs a business. Yellow Flash was successful when it comes to his even comic books, sold out on Amazon right now. So yes, Yellow Flash is doing good. Camelot runs a business, but I mean, it's Camelot. Listen, Cody, if you see this, you're retarded, but I'm also retarded, so we can be retarded together. Anyways, though, like, people run businesses and are still posting up more money than you do, dude.
You know, he sells ice cream, but he doesn't milk the cow.
That's not the point. You said you do all this shit, and yet you're confirming that you lied to everybody.
You know? Oh, I was joking. Oh, okay. I got you, Pasta. I got you.
So a joke made you crash out that badly. Shocker.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, everybody just wants you to get involved in that stuff, but it's pointless. This whole, like, section will get clipped, and people will farm it and see, like, see, this proves it, or this, that, or whatever.
You did, though. This all did prove it. You're calling out exactly what happens. And also, I see Jason Lowry. Yellow Flash gets paid to be drunk. He does it for free. Exactly. Yellow Flash is tossed after Flashcast. They pay him so much money just to do this stuff. Jer, you do it all for free, so why ever even give you the money?
I don't care. Go ahead, make your content. That's cool. I'll just keep selling coffee, growing my business.
And constantly crashing out and giving people more content.
Hopefully we'll get in world market soon.
Sure.
You know, it's awesome. I own and operate an IT infrastructure business and use contractors for everything I don't do myself, specifically the legal paperwork and extra costs for standard employees. Yes, exactly.
But you said you do it yourself, dude. You said you own your own facilities. You own your own roasters. You own your own K-Cup machines. You own it all. You shilled out the money. You cried about it. Now you're confirming you own nothing. It is white label, you dumb fuck.
Yeah. Well, everybody that works for me is a contractor. Everybody. The only full-time employee that I had, like, on the books was Maggie, because she needed insurance.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm also well aware. Again, guys, Lofty Pixels worked for the quartering. I was okay friends with Lofty for a decent amount of time before he became a jackass, but still, Lofty and I, like, we talked. Lofty openly talked about how he doesn't employ anybody. He always does contract work because he doesn't want to employ people. When it comes to employing people, it costs more money, so he purposely contracts everybody out because then he doesn't have as many regulations on it. A lot of people do that. There's nothing wrong there, but then you have no employee for people to be crying to. You have 0 individuals there. So when you say they're harassing my employees, no, they aren't. They're harassing. One, there's no proof that there's harassment. But 2, they're talking to people that you have contracted that could easily just leave.
No, you're all right, Swampy. By the way, people think just because I talk about something, like I'm worked up about it. I'm not. Literally.
You were fucking worked up about this shit. You wanted me to believe everything up to now was not you worked up? That's bullshit.
I'm gonna go outside after this and mow the lawn. Like, I don't care. I'm totally open to talk about whatever. You know.
Didn't put out the video and the content. But sure.
No, it doesn't. People call it oversharing or whatever, and they like think that being honest with people is some sort of own or a weakness or something like that. But
we found out what your wife's the JJ smells like, dude. Because of you. That's oversharing. Everything here has been oversharing. This is what people use to make fun of you and you crash out about.
I don't care. Like, I don't care if people call me fat online. I don't care if people make fun of me that I hurt my knee. I don't care. That shit does not matter. They think it does. And they'll say that just mentioning it means they're getting to me. I don't care. I never think about these.
It does, though. If you mention it, it is getting to you. If you talk about it, that proves that it is getting to you. You are giving people exactly what they want. So then you crash out like this. You gave them everything they wanted, everything they desired. Yellow Flash wasn't talking about you for weeks on end. Now you brought him back up. You're the one that brought him up. Nobody else. Camelot, quit talking about you. You bring him up. You did this yourself, you dude.
People try not to see the things about the last 5 minutes annoying stuff. Yeah, it's fine. They're their audience. I wish them all the best.
Sure.
I wish them all the best. I hope they make lots of money.
This is the same thing Nick Ricada says when I wish them $1 million. In reality, he wishes them a Colt 45. Well, no, 45 caliber.
Streaming, it's fine. It doesn't matter to me. It is oversharing. The rules on what is considered employees versus independent contractors expose you to liability. No, it doesn't. You guys live in...
Yes,
what are you talking about?
It does. The reason you have them as contractors means that you have less requirements to them. That's in a legitimate business deal, okay? Contracting people is not a bad thing, but it comes with less regulations for you, less taxes for you, and you don't have to do as much stuff. There's actual benefits there, but that's the truth.
Do you think I'm the first person ever to have contract employees? People
No.
live like in this weird... As predicted, this guy, your crash out is insane. I mean, what?
We've been here for almost 18 minutes, dude. Watching this. This has been a crash out.
I guess for the first time in your life, somebody noticed your post and you think it's a big deal. I read the regular chat all the time. I mean, calling something a crash out does not make it a crash out. I don't understand.
I mean, if it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck.
I don't understand. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend. I've got a big poker tournament tonight, so wish me luck in that. And then we'll see you on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern.
I highly doubt we'll see him on Monday at 2 p.m. Wait. No, go back. No, shit. Wrong one. Wait a minute. Go back to that. What did he just
Calling
say?
something a crash out does not make it a crash out. I don't understand. I don't understand. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend. I've got a big poker tournament tonight, so wish me luck in that. And then we'll see you on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Holy shit! I didn't hear that last part originally. Holy shit! Dudes, do you know what he just admitted to? He just admitted that the 9 a.m. slot, the slot that was going to save his career, the slot that was supposed to be the hero slot, because he will be able to talk about all the fresh news you haven't heard yet this morning. He'll be able to do it at 9 a.m. It's done. It's over, dudes. His 9 a.m. stream is over. He's there at 2 p.m. because he can't get up in time. He can't put on a good morning show. He knows that it was a dumb idea from beginning. He thought it was going to be the Heroes outlet, the time and all times. He shat all over that 2 p.m. time stop, and now look at him admitting that it was the stupidest idea he's ever done. He's a 2 p.m. afternoon boy because he can't wake up in time, and it was a fucking shit show the entire time. Congratulations, Jer. Everybody else won, told you it was a bad idea, and now you're groveling yet again. Fuck you. This whole crash out was your own stupidity. You can constantly say that it wasn't a crash out. You admitted to scamming your audience. You admitted to having this whole entire nightmare scenario. You admitted that you own everything now. You have no partner, so you own everything, even though you said you owned everything prior. But now you own everything, hands down. It's all yours. But at the same time, I'm relying on everybody else. And when there's a 2P, there's other white label dropship companies. Can they do anything that I do? Tim Pool exists. Well, Tim Pool's white label dropship, he's not succeeding. Opens his own facility. How can you at all say that you're winning when you're in a situation like this, you dumb fuck? I'm just amazed at this shit. I didn't even hear that last bit when I was going over this originally. I'm fucking up. Holy shit. Bye-bye 9 a.m. time slot. Hello 2 p.m. with Chrissie Mayr. I'm guessing Chrissie Mayr can't get up at that time. No, she can't. Private Mac couldn't do it either. That's why he has to stick to the 2 p.m. because nobody else wanted to wake up at 9 a.m. Chrissie has to breastfeed her 2-year-old at 9 a.m., guys. Mel has to put on a fucking mountain of face paint. So in order for her to do that, she'd have to be waking up at like 4 a.m. There was never a 9 a.m. time slot. This is disastrous. This is so funny. What is Jared B paying Chrissie is my question. Probably like $200 a stream is my bet. And also she get maybe a little bit more if she chills out some of, you know, the pictures and shit like that. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a hand job as well. She'll get a little bit more. Who knows? Who knows? But before we will get into the Chrissie Mayr shit. Okay. We still got more. We still got more. So before we do that, this is an old picture. I don't need to do that. Let me double check something. I want to check X. She got free bull ride. Hey, Keto Hydra, how you doing? I'd wager she has a nanny Ginger. Probably not. Probably not. Especially once we get into our next segment, because I highly doubt it. Bristol's because it's the opening weekend, and I don't think there's anything nearby that would be running at the same time. Bristol's Ren Fair is a huge one. Okay. No, Brad Cool just responded to me, so shout out Brad Cool. Brad Cool's fucking fantastic. Same with Keno Hydra. You guys have been fucking killing it tonight, and I appreciate it. By the way, if you guys like the content, please make sure to leave a like and do all that stuff. I appreciate it. Like the stream, dudes. We have 61 people here and only 37 likes. Come on! Like the stream! Share it out! Do all the good stuff! Craigslist Chrissie getting 250 clams. That is a thought. That is a thought. That is a thought that I never want to think about again. So thank you for that. But we will be getting to Craigslist Chrissie here in a second. Trying to double check. Do I have anything else that I could talk about? I'm gonna check X real quick, just because before we get into everything directly, I want to see, is there 1 hour ago? What is this? Okay, that's the 90-degree temperature. I know there was something going on with Asmongold, and Ms. Kiff basically had to admit to lying about everything, but I haven't looked deeper into that since we last talked about it, so I'm not going to be bringing that up right now. Like, I could do Ms. Kiff. I could go to Ms. Kiff directly. Let me do that real quick, just to show you what I'm talking about. Ms. Kiff. And I haven't seen... I don't know who the hell that is, but okay. I haven't seen what the actual response to this has been. But, like, we talked about this. The claim is false. This was basically him saying, you use the N-words as password and all this, calling out Asmongold. The claim is false. The word password appears nowhere in the chat. Ms. Kiff invented that framing. Asmongold is clearly describing a third person. The full conversation was shared by Emiru on stream, and I have not seen that stream yet. So there's that. And then obviously there was this. Ms. Kiff. Oh, door blocks. Yo, there's a in the car. Yo, need you back. Never mind, fixed. Yo, if you ever need to talk or anything, just DM me and I'll answer. That's a lot of deep right there. But I haven't even seen this yet, but apparently Emiru completely debunked that. So yeah, shout out Emiru. Based Emiru. All I know is it's been real dumb. I haven't even looked into it at all. Ms. Kiff tried to own him and it wasn't a known at all. That's pretty much, even if it was his own password, it's like, yeah, and who cares? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna bookmark this for later because I have no idea what's going on here. But anyways, I talked about this new show here in last week or so. This is a GIF from the show. I don't know if this is in the show or not, or if this was made by like artists or anything. This is not enticing me to go watch this Neko chain smoking cat girl anime at all. This is not enticing me. This isn't convincing me that this is a show that I want to be watching. No, I don't want anything to do with this show. This looks disgusting and degenerate. Here's the thing. I could believe that this is a part of the show. And again, I crashed out on the show last weekend. It sounds disgusting. Thank God nobody's talking about the show by fucking timeline anymore. I hate it. It's not something I think anybody should be winning about. Oh, by the way, I did see this. I'm pretty sure a lot of people saw this today. A tourist was seriously injured Friday evening after being thrown 8 feet into the air by a bull bison in Yellowstone National Park. Professional photographer Mike McLeod filmed the incident and said the bison was angry, agitated, and charging anything and everything. No audio, so I could just play this. This is a fucking sight to behold. I've been to Yellowstone, not Yellowstone. Yeah, I've been to Yellowstone. Fantastic area. Oh my God. Beautiful sights, scenery. Hate the heights. I'm terrified to ever go back. And if I am, I'm on the side that is not overlooking the edge because I don't like heights. But this is a fucking wild video. There is no audio, by the way, but you can see he's obviously agitated. Bisons are fucking majestic creatures. You can see the dude there. Look at him. This what old dude here, he's the one. I guess this is his granddaughter or something. Like, she's just there like, oh, look at the bison. Nothing's going on. Look at this. Oh, it's such a cool creature. I have bison farmers near me. They're fucking awesome. And I love a good bison burger. Oh God. See, people are just driving by. And look at him charging. Just goes hog wild. And you can see the other people, like, they're there. He's going for them. Look at this shit. Look at him. I feel like you need what Bitty Hill music, like the I feel like that needs to start going on. Dude, no. Go the other way. Get the fuck out of there. Stop. No, don't try to go around. He's still raging. See, your problem is you try to get back around. No, just run. Pooh. Look at that shit. Look at that. I don't want to play anymore, but there's 9 more seconds because he falls down. Look at that shit, dude. Just goes flying. Holy hell. And I have a friend, okay, his name's Kel. He looks just like that dude, just less fat. I'm like, what the fuck? And apparently I did see reports that this dude, he was afterwards he was just making, like, he was laughing and cracking jokes about it. So he is beat up. He broke a bunch of bones, but that fucking, I never want to be like that. He did survive. Okay, he survived. And he was cracking jokes as he's being taken to the hospital because he had a bunch of broken bones. Dude, I would be fucking sitting there like, what just happened? This is a moment that will go on forever. Oh God, look at him. Oh, motherfucker. This dude will forever have a story. Go like, I got headbutted by a fucking bull. I went flying. Try to see, does the buffalo do anything else? No, the buffalo just starts grunting. Like, it's obvious that he's agitated, grunting. Dude, that's fucking insane. I see this. This is a screenshot that will forever be like, at this moment, he knew he fucked up. Yes, you started playing Ring Around the Rosie with an angry bull bison. Yeah, this is a bad idea. The moment you get him trapped on the other side, you bolt it the other way. Don't go back and save him. His granddaughter will be telling that story for the rest of her life. She'll be like, my granddad got thrown in the air. Fucking wild. He has PBST now. Probably. Hey, not many people could say, I took on a bull bison and lived to tell the tale. Those things are fucking huge. Great meat, but huge. You survived that shit. You are going down in the legends, brother. Legendary shit right there. But do I don't want to. I don't want to at all. But I can already tell that nobody's tracking Chrissie Mayr's stream right now. So I'm scared to go in and look at it at all. I'm scared, bros. I'm scared. What the fuck am I looking? I can't pull this up on stream at all. Here, I could do this. This is an image. There's nothing sexual. I could show you this. I'm not playing it. This is something. There's a guy here and there's a girl there. And I'm telling you right now, there's gyrating involved. The fuck did I just look at? I ain't playing it because I will get not copyrighted. I'll get in trouble for like indecent exposure. But I'm watching this dude go to town on a girl while in the, what the fuck? What happened? And by the way, Katrina, no, I have not gotten a chance to do that one. Here, I'll do that right now. I'll pull that up really quick. So that was, well, I don't want the full Kino Casino clip. That's why I haven't done this. I want to find, let me see if I could, it's 10 minutes. Yeah, I want to find the raw version, not just the Kino Casino clip, because I could watch the Kino Casino clip, but I would prefer the raw version because I don't want my opinion ever skewed by these guys. Because I love these guys, don't get me wrong, but when I react to this stuff, I want my own version of it. Wait, what is this? Kino Casino reacts to Angry Joe co-host clowning him. When was this moment? I need this moment. I'm gonna need that moment. I'm gonna need to know when that was going on. So I'll check into that because I need that stream like fucking now. WWE and Raw, exactly. My thing is I don't like reacting to other people reacting. It's a personal thing. So if they're reacting to something I want to react to, I want to hunt down what they reacted to, so that I don't like it. I don't have my opinion skewed by whatever they say. If you get that point, it's a personal thing. Like even when I was reacting to D-Day Cobra, reacting to Kino Casino, reacting to the quartering, I tried to only clip out the you don't have the raw. I'm sorry, I only had the link. I can hunt down the raw. Don't worry, Katrina, I can hunt it down. I only try to get what Jeremy was saying. Good Jer, D-Day Cobra Jeremy. Stop saying reacting. I'll say it harder now, Kipcast. And it's all your fault. But I don't want to do this. I'm going to do this just for a second. I'm not going to torture you guys with it right now. Unless you guys want me to. I could easily torture you guys with what I'm about to do. Chrissie Mayr. It's going to be painful. This is going to be painful. What the fuck? What the fuck did I just come? What did I just? I have to torture you guys with this for a second. I have to do this.
Like years. Program. What I do want to talk about before I get dragged out by my neck.
Why is she ASMRing? Why is she talking like this the whole time? Like, why? What the fuck is going on? By the way, you got fired by F&T and you still have F&T your fucking intro. As far as I know, I haven't seen anything. Like, there's no clips of this going around right now. I don't know what's gone on. I only tuned in to see if she's actually talking about.
This is so
It's like
bad.
the hook's gonna come in and
Yeah.
like the old days,
A hand on my throat.
or you get a gong.
Yeah.
I just want to
Look
see,
at
does
this.
she?
Meet Greta. First of all, Greta Thunberg has a.
Oh God, I'm done. That is so, what? Why is she talking like this? Dude. And Cherry's still there. What the fuck just happened behind me? What? God damn it, YouTube. Give me a second. I don't want to get copyrighted for playing something I can't play. There we go. I might watch. Shut up. Let's make fun of DSP. There is something with DSP that I wanted to check out because I saw this from Tax, like he's crashing out over laws now or something. I had it. Let me see if I can find it. Tax. No, I have it. I saw him. Jerk. There he is. Tax Peterson. I saw this. Let me pull it back up. Law side Phil. What is this? Okay. What is this? Law side Phil making up laws that don't exist again with a side of hint. Spoilers, the laws surrounding rebroadcasting are tied to distribution, not consumption. Okay, what the fuck did he say? It's 42 seconds. What did he say?
No, I'm not streaming on Twitch. I'm only streaming on my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, and on my Kick channel, DSP Gaming Real. Anyone watching this content anywhere else is breaking the law because
No. Again, I do have an issue with restreamers. I've openly said this. I have a small issue just because I don't know if that's transformative enough. But that's besides the point. The viewers are not breaking the law at all.
it is an illegal restream. Not
No.
allowed on any website. It's against everyone's terms of service to illegally restream someone. So if you're seeing this on Rumble or Kick, or you're seeing it on a channel other than DSP Gaming or DSP Gaming Real, it is in violation of the law.
No. It's not. There's an argument that it could be. There's an argument, and I will say this. There's an argument that it could be against copyright, and you might have a copyright claim that you could say, but it's not breaking the law. That's a copyright issue. If that is what it is, that's why I have like some issues there, because I do think it might be a copyright, but no, dude, no, what the fuck?
You are breaking the law by doing
No.
it, and you're breaking the law by watching it.
No.
And it should be reported for breaking of the law, but I'm not paying any attention,
What law?
and I'm streaming my content here.
And breaking of the law.
I'm not doing anything about it because I have to make content myself.
You could do it though. If it's that bad, you could do it. You can file a copyright claim on these people. TOS has like that. God damn it. And again, I'm not even saying that he has an actual point here. I'm laying out that I don't know. I think there might be. That's why I have a little bit of an issue with it. This is to protect me and other people. But I don't know. I can't control you. There's no laws here. If it's anything, it's a copyright infringement that you can just get a fucking claim on and get the content for yourself. Oh, god damn it. Dude, it's so fucking retarded.
I'm sure there's tons of people restreaming me right now, but I'm not going to have any control over it.
Claim their assholes. Seriously, do. If it's your content, then claim them. Don't strike them. Claim them. Get the revenue for yourself, dude. Are you? Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. God damn it. There's no law. There's just an argument about copyright infringement. That's it. That's it, dude. Nothing else. What? I don't want to know what that image is. I don't want to know. I did see this. Apparently, this is an older one. This is not more recent. This happened, I think, last week. He did bring back the vest streams. He did do these again recently. He looks very French. I'm just gonna lay that one out there. He looks very, very French. I haven't seen anything else from him other than the Raw Phil stuff, which again, that's so fucked up what he did to Raw Phil. Like, Acclaim is one thing, but what you did was legitimately Jermax there. Nothing else. He went full Jermaxing, openly talked about going to YouTube, giving YouTube all the information. Like, he went full Jer. It was pathetic, dude. But okay, we got one last thing. This is gonna be another long one. I'm not looking forward to this one. This one's gonna be long and it's gonna be hard, but we've already talked about this a little bit. Out of this is the most recent Friday Night Tights episode with Sargon of Akkad on it. And like we've already been over a couple times, Chrissie Mayr is no longer a part of Friday Night Tights. Let's go, motherfuckers! I'm sorry, I had to do that. But no, she's no longer there. She's fired. She was let go. And we even have Gary himself openly admitting she be gone. She out of here. But let's listen to it from the horse's mouth himself.
Garfield's Bizarre Adventure for $50. What's up,
Shout out Garfield! Awesome, dude.
dude? Oh, it finally gets brought up. Okay. Looks like Chrissie is still seething that she got the boot from FNT, and now she is doing the rounds claiming she got canceled. She dressed up as Frost so many times she became her. The house.
Yes, she did. She's acting insufferable, and I have that entire crash out that we were going to be reacting to, but she didn't get canceled. What happened was you ran afoul of Gary's own rules. Gary has rules as well. He does not deal with internet bullshit. Gary laid it out very clearly. Take care of this. Get it fixed. You'll be back on. He's always said that. He's never been hurtful to you. He's never said anything bad about you. Yes, the chat wasn't happy with you, but you ran afoul of a bunch of bullshit. You stepped into a drama you shouldn't have stepped into. Gary didn't want it at his doorstep, so he said, take time off and fix it. That's it. And you didn't fix it. You made it worse.
House always wins. Well, thank you, Garfield. Chrissie is no longer on the show. I think that's been pretty obvious to a lot of people. And listen, I'm not gonna pile on Chrissie. I don't know what she's saying. Whatever. I will just say I wish her the best. Truly wish her the best in her future endeavors. And appreciate her time here. That Frost skit was great, but yeah, that's about it.
That is probably the most professional thing you could ever say. Gary, through this whole thing, every time this has been brought up to Gary's attention and Gary has made a statement, it has been the most professional, well thought out, well worded thing, especially that whatever. That whatever is fucking funny because he knows exactly what she did. He knows exactly how she is trying to frame this. And he's like, I ain't playing this stupid game. Shut up. Shut up. He did the most professional thing you could ever imagine. And she's still just seething about it, dudes. Because we come over here, she went on the Jack show with Cecil, Zia. Is that her name? I don't remember. And Brad says it right. Gary does not do internet drama. And FNT waited a long time before officially saying this. Exactly. They didn't want the drama. Jeremy will deal with drama. He has no problem. But even when it came to Chrissie, he was really professional about it. The only times FNT has been in serious drama, if you think about it, there was the when Ryan called out, I just had it, Doomcock. When Ryan called out Doomcock on FNT, Gary wasn't happy. What did Ryan have to do? He went on his next stream and immediately said, listen, what I did was wrong. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that there. I should have never actually even vocalized this. It was a bad idea for me to do this. I've reached out. I've apologized. I am sincerely sorry. I'm sorry for the chat. You guys didn't need to be a part of that. FNT was not the place to be doing that. Ryan did that. When they had I literally just had his name. Dude that whipped out his junk. How did Gary handle that situation? I can't remember that dude's name off the top of my head, but he whipped out his junk. Fuck. It's on the tip of my tongue too. Not his junk. Shit. Wrong wording. But God, McGinnis. When they had McGinnis on, okay? McGinnis whips out his junk. Gary gets asked about it a few days later. He says he's never allowed back on. You don't whip out your junk on my stream and expect to be back. Chrissie came out and apologized because she was the reason he got on that show. The other dramas they've had, you could just, like, it's very few. They had the one girl that came on and called the entire chat incels. She's never been back. He apologized to the chat. I did not mean that. I'm sorry that happened. Never been back. They're always professional about this shit. You disrespect the chat, you don't come back. You disrespect the show, you don't come back. You cause drama for the show, you gotta fix it yourself. I'm not fixing it here. We don't do the drama. Speed Force, you never heard any of that? Oh, it's some big lore. Like, Evan T's been in some drama, not just the taco about it. They've been in some drama, but Gary always handles it professionally. You've never heard Gary bring up Comicsgate. Not once. Once they all separated, he's never brought up that drama because he doesn't do it. Gary is focused on doing a good show, having fun, and not getting into the weeds. That is Gary's MO. Everybody knows that. That's why when you have Chrissie Mayr here seething about this shit, it's really telling who the problem child is. It ain't Gary.
I went to a neurologist because I was forgetting so much stuff, and she was like, she did a test with me, like all these things, and she was like, yeah, you're chronically sleep deprived.
Oh yeah.
Like, wow.
Why are you chronically sleep deprived? It's 2 years. You should not be this chronically sleep deprived.
Cool.
You're like, thanks.
I was like, please explain to me
Didn't you just have a fucking kid?
why I forgot a podcast.
2 years ago, she had a kid. It's been 2 years. You can have a nanny. Your husband can help out. You can have people help out with your kid. You shouldn't be this sleep deprived because of a 2-year-old.
Yes, I was on, and then I was on another podcast weeks later. I forgot everything that we talked about. Ugh.
It was trending news all the time. You're still trying to find out excuses to get out of this. You're trying to use your kid again as an excuse. You're trying to use your dead dad as an excuse. You're constantly using everybody else as an excuse for you not doing your job properly. That's on you. You aren't taking responsibility.
I would love to take one of his toys.
Not a single question about the oranges or anything like that? No one wanted to know what the oranges are
People are
for?
over it. This is 2 months ago, Russell.
What's orange?
My whole, like, stupid Melanie Mac drama.
Nobody brought this up but yourself right now, by the way. Nobody mentioned this, and I don't know who this other dude is. He's not on camera or anything. He's about to say some really retarded shit, but all that drama, you keep bringing it up yourself. Nobody else is bringing it up. Nobody's talking about it but you.
Oh, that's over.
Yeah.
That's
People are on to
Then why bring it back?
a new thing to hate.
It takes
Oh,
like
that's
a week tops. If anything hangs around for a week longer, I'm like, was it longer than that?
It was like it was 6 weeks of a very
6 weeks?
intensive.
I thought it had long.
It was like 2 weeks, to be fair. And it happened because you kept putting your foot in your mouth and keep putting your foot in your mouth and keep bringing it up. You're drama farming. That's all you're doing. And you're notorious for drama farming. I've mentioned it multiple times. Nick Ricada, you drama farmed off him. Ethan Ralph, you've drama farmed off him. You always drama farm. Who are these people? Well, this is Cecil. Cecil's actually funny. This is Zia. She's a porn star. And I don't know who the other dude is.
Longer legs than that, though. I thought it would still be going on.
Very long legs, followed by my firing from F&T. Very
Did
long.
they
very
really?
successful. Very. They
Is that
did.
official?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Is it officially fired?
It's official.
Everybody kind of figured that out.
Wow.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. They won. The mob won. Yay! Congrats,
mob
you
won.
guys. You guys did it.
The mob won. The mob is the reason you brought on Melanie Mac and did not double check, make sure that everything's okay. Because again, if you guys don't remember all the way back then, the person that brought up the drama was Chrissie, Not Melanie Mack. It was Chrissie Mayr who brought up the drama first. Chrissie Mayr even admitted to bring up the drama. She said that I'm the first one that admitted that. And then she ignores that. Then she lies about that. Then she misrepresents it all and says it was the chat that brought it up. I never said, oh, there's been a drama that's been going on for a long time. How, now that it's subsided, what are your thoughts? You brought up the drama. You then played it all off like it was a nothing burger. Then you had the stream with Brittany Venti. Again, you blamed everybody else but yourself. You said that you were being bullied into doing this, that it was all everybody else's fault that this is going on. Then you did another thing with Melanie Mack, tried to play it off as that it was a live broadcast and stuff when it was a premiere. And guess what? You made fun of everybody again. You kept putting your own fucking foot in your mouth and making the drama worse. Gary didn't want a part of it, so he said, fuck off.
Guys, mob, give yourself a round of applause.
You know what?
A lot of times the mob doesn't get recognition.
Now, if someone else on FNT does something the mob doesn't like, guess what? Now a precedent has been set.
No, it hasn't. Not at all. You caused drama. Serious, God-shaking drama. He asked you to do one thing and you didn't do it. When it came to Ryan and the Doomcock situation, Ryan participated. Ryan said what needed to be said. He was on the next week. Simple enough. That's all you had to do was admit fault and say that I'm the one that fucked up and not blame your 2-year-old, not blame your dead dad, not blame the mob, not say that you're being bullied into doing this. That's what you had to do. And you chose not to do this.
And shit, who can be ousted?
Chrissie, I just want to say it was very magnanimous of you to give the mob its recognition and be like, hey, you know what?
Hey, Jules, how are you doing? Thank you. Shout out Cobracast. Cobracast is based.
Yeah, one for the mob.
Well done. Like, you got
well done, mob.
Yeah.
The mob did nothing. Guess what? The mob didn't kick Ryan off. There was a lot of people pissed off with Ryan when he called out Doomcock. A lot of people got furious with Ryan over that. A lot of people were pissed off with you when Gavin McGinnis did what he did. You guys were on for years. Ryan's still there. Ryan did the whole joke about George Floyd over at Universal. That was huge. Ryan's still there. Ryan did there's too many good black people in the Black Man. He's still there. So then what mob are you talking about? Because there is no mob. And by the way, Frostfang with the $2. Shout out to you, Frostfang. I appreciate it. Says, so blame the audience. That worked in the past. It's worked every time she's done it, Frostfang. Always blame the audience. The audience is who she's constantly been blaming. I don't even remember what Ryan did, R.E. Doomcock. Ryan went out on FNT and said, oh, all these people constantly saying that. I just had it. Shit, what was her name? The person in charge of Lucasfilm up until now, what was her name? Fuck. Kathleen Kennedy. All the people saying Kathleen Kennedy is gone, they're just fucking retarded. No, there is no civil war. There's none of this going on. You're all retarded. Doomcock's part of it. Yes, he crashed out over that. That was years ago. It was cathartic because it was true. But at the same time, that caused a big stir up. And that ended up pissing a lot of people off, including Doomcock. That ended their whole Doomcock alien thing that he did with F&T, with Gary. All that stuff got ended. Ryan's still there.
Yeah, they really worked hard. Overtime, like countless downvoting, everything I've ever done. Many DMs, many emails to the people of FNT. Yeah, they did a great job.
Yeah, there was many super chats. There was many DMs. I'll fully say this. I DM'd D-Day Cobra saying, hey, I'm going to have to talk about this. I'm going to address this. I'm going to have to go over this. I'm not going to pull my punches. He told me, go ahead and do it. That's not him being like, hey, I'm going to protect her. That's him going like, hey, it is what it is. It's a situation. She needs to own up to it. That wasn't me saying she needs to be kicked off. I've never, well, actually I have said that, but I've never told them. But yeah, there was a lot of people saying that because you fucked up and you still keep fucking up.
Well, you earned it. Thank you. Well, we love you here on this little channel and always will. Always, Chrissy's always been good to me.
Love you guys.
And I'll always be good to Chrissy.
I'll probably
They've always been good to her though. They were on her side. That's the most retarded part about this. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. They're not as slow as Jer, but I could speed this up to like 1.25. They were good to you. They never came out and said anything. They were never like crap to you at all. But you said that they were. Jeremy did one video on you and one stream on you. And each time he was being very deferential to you, go like, she's my girl. I'm going to DM her. I'm going to try to help her out. You ignored them. Gary never even really brought you up. He never talked about you that much unless a super chatter asked it. And every time he did, he was very professional about it. Ryan talked about you. Every time he talked about you, it was very professional. Everybody always addressed it via super chats except for Jeremy. Jeremy's Jeremy. You did this to yourself, dude. And Brad, you're right. She wasn't good. You weren't good on the show anymore. You had your time. Your time came and went. You were just there. You weren't helpful to any of the discussions. You weren't even that funny anymore. And you never even tried. You did this to yourself.
I do another video where I like go into more detail and
do it.
I don't know. I'm figuring out how much I want to talk about it and like
do it.
Share about.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna cry, stay on.
So let's say for some reason you put Anna in a timeout from the Jack show, right? Like she does something you don't like.
You understand my threshold?
Yeah, I don't even know who the guy is who's laughing, but he's so fucking insufferable.
Oh my
God. Wow.
Sorry. I think you
No.
have to drown her
fine,
baby for me to even mention.
Hey, whatever happened to Kelsey? Why isn't Kelsey on the Jack show anymore? Oh yeah, you guys went after Kelsey. Said that Kelsey was being a bad dude. Hey, why isn't John Malin on the Jack show anymore? Oh yeah, that's right. You guys had drum with John Malin. So don't act like this wouldn't happen. It can happen.
My threshold is really high.
Say that you do something Anna doesn't like, and Anna puts you in a timeout, right? And you're in a timeout for like 2 months.
I'd be fine with that.
Would you expect Anna to call you to like let you out of the timeout? Stop laughing. You're doing it.
You're taking all the levity away from the situation.
I don't think either one of us.
Oh, really
I can't even hear anything that they're saying because this dude has a fucking shit setup.
can't handle not having the spotlight.
Sorry. No.
Either one of
Wow,
us
right.
would ever dare to
Really,
try to
you
cancel
really can't
the
handle
other.
sharing focus.
Well, what happened to Jack? Neither one of us will try to cancel the other one. What happened to Kelsey? What happened to Kelsey, dude? What happened to John Malin? Why aren't you guys with them anymore?
For a minute. So let's say Cecil, one of you is fine. You're in the timeout. Anna put you in a timeout. Okay. Would you then think it's your job to contact her about letting you out of the timeout, or do you think it's her job to let you know about putting you out of the timeout because she put you in there?
I don't even believe that this is happening. Like everything that you're saying, I do not believe. To be fair, John Malin just fights with everybody all the time. Well, okay, yes, I'm not going to deny that, but still, that they're saying that they never would cancel anybody. They would never go against anybody. John Malin's not there. Kelsey's not there. You have Zia here, but Zia's not a part of fucking Comics Gate. Zia's Zia. You have a bunch of people that are no longer on your show, so you can't say that you wouldn't, kick people off the fucking show.
She should let me. Look, if she ever put me in timeout, I would go tell her to go fuck herself, and that would be the end of that.
I mean, what else?
All right, the point is, I got put in a timeout, and then when I finally reached out to Gary to be like, "Hey, what the fuck is going on? Like, when were you ever going to call me to tell me what the deal was?" It was like, "Oh, like
I don't believe this for a fucking second." I'm willing to bet Gary said, you're not on the show until you address this. And then when you kept addressing it poorly, he never reached back out, and you're supposed to get it on your head that you fucked up.
The idea was like that I should have reached out sooner, but it's like, what? Like, you put me in the timeout. It's like if you fire somebody, or if you're an athlete put on like administrative leave or whatever from your job, it's not up to the person in the timeout.
Right, the person
the person in the timeout should be doing what it was told of her. I'm just gonna lay that one out
He's
there.
the boss, basically. It's his show.
The boss is the one that's
Yeah, he's the boss. It's his show. He can kick you off if he wants to. You could come in and have the wrong color hairdo. He could kick you out. It's his show at the end of the day.
supposed to reach out and let you know the
I
deal.
agree.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Because otherwise, what are you how are you supposed to know?
Yeah.
again, we have her word to go on. I don't believe her for a fucking second. She's done nothing but lie and manipulate everybody this entire fucking time.
So you were kind of a standout on that show, to be honest.
No.
Well, like
this Russell Hall guy, as Speed Force tells me, he's about to go hardcore simp mode because she's not a standout. She became nothing. You barely ever understood that she was even there. She barely even participated. She wasn't even interesting anymore. She wasn't funny. She wasn't good to the show.
Whatever.
Look, we don't want to drag this back up, but Ethan Van Sciver said something a long time ago, and we all know why it started a feud, but we also kind of knew that it was a little bit true.
Yeah, what did EVS said a couple of years ago? He called them all zeros. Where's EVS now and where's F&T now? Just gonna lay that one out there. Where's Comicsgate right now and where's F&T? Who's doing 2 meetups a fucking year? I know one's Geeks and Gamers, one F&T, but still, who does 2 meetups a fucking year? Who's going on all these big old podcasts, actually getting out there and doing a bunch of cool shit? And where's Comicsgate?
I couldn't understand what Russell just said.
I don't know what he said.
Yeah, that's a good save there. Yeah, I couldn't understand. It's not like it was pretty clear for everybody else to understand. EVS called them all zeros.
No.
The chat probably remembers, but the point is, you were actually funny.
No,
I kind of feel like that's what.
Yeah, she had some good moments. Nobody will ever take away that. The Frost moment was hilarious. Her Grace Randolph, when she first did it a couple times, it was hilarious. Grace Randolph became played out. Frost was gone. You had nothing anymore. You were played out. You weren't funny anymore. Almost all of your jokes were shit. You had a good one here or there. But other than that, it wasn't entertaining anymore. And you were hardly ever on the show.
Show needs, because it's otherwise just...
Well, it's interesting because, like, I mean, the fans would say it's changed. Like, you know, they kind of stopped having a lot of different guests, and at a certain point, it just became the same 5, 6, 7 guests. And
it has been.
It hasn't always been that way, and that has been a complaint of F&T. Gary knows that that's been a complaint of F&T. They all know that that's been a complaint. That's why they are trying to fix stuff, but they are struggling to fix stuff with, like, guests, because who are they going to constantly bring on? They have to have people that they know can actually participate. Metatron's coming on next week because of the Odyssey. That's a good person to have on. They had... I literally said his name earlier and I forgot what it was. Sargon of Akkad on this recently. They have to actually think about who they are that are going to be bringing on. They have to be good for the show. They have to be capable for the show. They have to be able to fit into the show. They can't just go out there and pull any willy-nilly on there because they don't know who's actually going to work and who isn't going to work. Simultaneously, they have to be very cautious about who they bring on, because if they bring somebody like Cecil on, not saying that they hate Cecil, they actually enjoy Cecil a little bit, but if they bring somebody like Cecil on, there's chances of bad things happening. So they actually have to think about who it is that they're going to bring on. They can't just bring any willy-nilly person on, because who knows what's going to happen. They are a much more successful show than you will ever be. And I'm never going to get on F&T. Anybody thinks that I went on F&T, I mean, yeah, I went on F&T, but at the same time, I'm not F&T material. I'm not designed for that show. I'm designed for other shit.
Stop taking risks. Like, at one point, I was told to stop making as many, like, racial jokes, you know?
I call bullshit on this. The only way they could tell you to stop making such racial jokes that they made this last week is if you are going well and beyond some of the racial jokes. That's the only time they would say, hey, maybe pull back a little bit. Maybe there was the Taco Time situation where it's like, maybe we pull back a little bit for a little while. That's all I could ever believe to actually have happen.
Like when I was getting ready to do a or something, and I was like, wow, okay. Happy to do it. Happy to,
wait, is that the Eric July bug coming in?
No.
And,
bullshit. Why are you even trying to bring Eric July into any of this stuff? Eric July isn't even a part of this. You guys have such a fucking bug up your ass about Eric July that you have to even try to bring it up here. Why on earth would you be mentioning Eric July now? Eric's over there winning. You guys are over here fucking losing. You're relegated to Rumble.
No, it was like
it might be a little bit.
It was one of the characters I had done, one of the impressions, and like I was told to like tone down.
Oh.
Well, what was the impression? What were you doing? How hard were you going? Because maybe you should probably tone it down a little bit, because you don't want to get the channel yeeted from YouTube.
See, the thing is, the whole premise of the movement of these guys, and I know these guys, you know, I don't have a problem with anybody, but is that we were the anti-cancel culture guys.
There's no cancel culture here. And again, anti-cancel culture guys. You guys wanted to fucking cancel Eric July, so shut up about that stuff. Nothing you're saying is accurate there. So then who's the anti-cancel culture people? Because you guys constantly are trying to cancel others. All the fucking time. But at the same time, there's nothing being canceled here. She was told what she needed to do, and she fucked up. Gary can tell her to go fuck off. They're not trying to take away her channel. They're not trying to silence her in any way, shape, or form. She can say and do whatever. They're just not going to listen.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we were, the whole reason for this whole thing was the cancel culture on the left. This was the sounding board for, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're doing that too?
You guys are fucking numero uno for canceling people. I know plenty of people, comics get canceled because they did a wrong thing. Eric July is a good example. You have people like I have good friends that are a part of this. Why am I blanking on his name right now? Little dude, he's putting out a comic right now. Give me 1 second. Von Coleman, you guys canceled. You had the whole Dungeoneer situation. You guys are the worst at this whole back and forth. You guys are some of the most disgusting individuals out there that have no problem silencing anybody you think is a bad dude. And by the way, think about this. Everything you're talking about right now, I'm not going to bring him up for any old willy-nilly reason. Liam Gray. Is Liam Gray canceled? He's no longer on with EVS. Is Liam Gray canceled? If so, Liam Gray is a similar situation as Chrissie Mayr. Are you guys admitting that you canceled Liam Gray? Are you? Tim Lin is a good example. Nurkish. Like, are you doing all this? Because you guys are just as fucking guilty right now.
Doing it? Like, Chrissy's been canceled already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chrissy's been canceled for being, a January 6er, for being on the right, for being an anti-COVID vaxxer.
Are these people going around saying don't go to her fucking comedy shows? Are they going around trying to cancel her at comedy shows? No. It's one stream she got fired from. That's not cancel culture. That's her being incapable of doing what was required of her.
Anti-vaxxer, like, she's already been canceled 10 times over. And the reason you guys reached out to her is because of that, that was like the whole thing. Like, we're anti-cancel. And then it's like, well, maybe you should tone down this racism. Maybe you should actually, maybe don't go out there and say some dirt. Like, I don't even know what the racist jokes were. Okay, you say it was with an impression and you were going far out there. What kind of joke was it? You're not giving me an example, so I have nothing to go on. I have your own word. I don't really fucking trust your own goddamn word because you're constantly caught lying. But let's just say, for sake of argument, you're doing a Grace Randolph impression and you're borderline about to say the N-word. Yeah, you don't do that on fucking YouTube. And maybe you're too spicy for this show now, or what, I don't know what the fuck it is, but
she's too lame.
It's like now you're just doing the same shit that you were fighting against, really.
No, they're not.
I can't stand.
Yeah, it's just a bad precedent to set to to let the mob dictate. Like,
there's no precedent been set. Zero precedent has been set. And again, Ryan had his own drama, caused it on F&T. He went out and apologized for it. That's all you had to do. You had to just copy Ryan. And you couldn't do that.
Who gets moved from the show? Like, if that's
ultimately it's business. Like, if he's Gary's making fucking big money. It's a business. It's an industry at this point. And if he's gonna have anybody risking it, it might be. You know what I mean? He might have been looking to cut you loose long ago, and if this was an excuse.
He probably was looking to cut you loose long ago because you weren't even a risk. Okay, this argument that you were a risk is a lie. You weren't showing up. You weren't engaging in the actual discussions. You were shit. There's a difference between not knowing the source material and asking just questions to learn or something, and doing what you were doing, which wasn't even trying. X-Ray Girl, who started as a normie, has actually tried. She has become more of a geek. She has tried to learn. She has tried to engage. She has tried to actually dive into the subject matter to get like a decent understanding of it. You never did that. You want to say that you were the normie perspective? X-Ray Girl is a better normie than you. The normie perspective should still be attempting to learn what it is that is going on. You've been there for years and you never did that. You were shit.
But then do that, but then do it long ago when you're thinking of it. Don't do it.
Or just do it and say that's the reason why. Like, but you know what I mean? He used this as like, did she Did she strike a channel? No.
What did
She endorse?
But you did endorse it and you covered it up.
Strike it? No. She had somebody on who worked for somebody who did. I'm like, how many fucking degrees of separation can we get here? It's like
she had somebody on who rejoiced when it went down, who then played it off, said that it's not even true, and you laughed it off as well. That's what happened. You said it was not a big deal. Get over it and quit lying, Cecil.
We're really gonna. But I think the thing is, if you were doing stuff that was too racy for them, and he was kind of iffy about it, he was looking for a reason, and that was it.
On the other hand, you could have showed a little more skin, to be honest.
Oh my God, Russell.
Oh yeah, it's a problem that I'm breastfeeding too much, but not enough on camera, I guess.
Exactly. Yes.
But it's business. Like it's it's a fucking.
Get out the oranges.
But he should just.
And by the way, you're breastfeeding your 2-year-old. I think it's about time to stop breastfeeding your 2-year-old. I'm just gonna say
have the guts enough to say, like, to me, I'd be like, it would be a better thing instead of using this as some bullshit. Like, you didn't fucking.
Again, everything they're saying right now is all made up. We don't know what actually happened. Even I am just doing basic speculation because I know these people. You guys are making up a bunch of bullshit right now and saying that that's the truth. There's no evidence to back any of this stuff up other than Chrissie's own words, and Chrissie has been caught lying.
Strike anybody's channel or fucking endorse striking a channel.
She did, though.
And they use that as like, no. But they were probably looking to get rid of you from fucking other reasons, and
they got rid of her because she caused a bunch of fucking drama that they didn't want to deal with. Simple as that.
They jumped on the opportunity, in my opinion. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that and that legitimately seems odd to me.
Why?
I mean, I can understand keeping you on hiatus, but just dropping you?
No. She caused super drama. They got rid of her. Simple enough.
Need to watch a video on this because I am still
It's a
super.
lot. Like, yeah, and there's so many videos with like just full of lies out there.
No, I would watch
Really? Full of lies. What lies? Name them.
Because the people who have the most, like, the people who have the most money to make off of this are the ones that are like pushing the lies and like.
What lies? Did the quartering strike a channel? Yes or no? Did Melanie Mack not assist, but laugh at it? Yes or no? Answer to both of these are all yes. Did you have her on your channel? Yes. Did you initiate the drama discussion? Yes. Were you on streams in which you knew about the drama discussions? Yes. Were you given oodles amount of information on the drama? Yes. You knew everything. Then did you go on your own show and laugh it off? The answer is yes. Everything there is true. You constantly say that we're lying. Point out where the lie is, please.
Going with the most dramatic, for narrative of it.
You
so
should have known, Chrissy. Like, okay.
You should have.
I think the thing is quartering was not giving them the reaction they wanted, so they just went after softer targets.
No, he gave us plenty of the reactions that they were wanting. You stepped into it. You chose to be there. And this is about to get so much worse, guys. I've already listened to this one. This gets wild.
Would hurt.
Whatever happened to the quartering too? I knew it had something to do with him.
He streamed today, I think.
Oh,
he's still going, and he's going to just keep going and chugging along, and nothing.
He played it the best that he possibly could. I'm
gonna go back so you guys can listen to that one more time.
He's going, and he's going to just keep going and chugging along, and nothing.
He played it the best that he possibly could. If I'm honest, I think
he played it the best he honestly could, guys. The quartering played it the best he honestly could. Crash outs after crash outs, calling people out, saying he's gonna debate these people, running away, hiding like a little bitch. He played it the best he possibly fucking could. Striking other channels, still going around striking people if they say things he doesn't like. Oh, crashing out almost weekly. Played it the best he could, guys. This Russell Hall dude is fucking retarded. All these people are retarded. You can't honestly say that he's played it the best he honestly could. He's numero uno on the massive pariah list. Everybody hates this dude. He is the most radioactive fucking person because of how he handled it. Chrissie's no longer on FNT. He played it the best he honestly could, guys. Yes, Adam, this is Russell Hall. Oh, this dude is fucking retarded.
He did about his. It was a fucked up situation, but he handled it.
He has
He handled it, guys. We didn't just watch an entire video of him crashing out over his coffee brand coffee shit. He handled it, guys. He did good. Look at him. He's winning, guys. He's winning. Hey, Heath Nation.
He's really lost followers or...
Yes, he has. He's lost viewers.
Anything, really.
Yes, he has. He hasn't really lost followers or viewers or anything like. He has, though. He's blocked so many people. He's lost money because of this. You can't honestly say this shit.
Oh, wait.
Just weather the storm, face it out.
Punished for something that he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I saw a bunch.
No, Zia. See, this is why you could never have retards come in here who know nothing about the drama to comment on the drama, because they're retarded.
Bunch of shit on Twitter about it, but I was like deep in my own brain prison hell, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And I like
Okay, Zia, you don't know anything, so shut the fuck up. You're already stupid enough.
sort of tried to look at it for a minute, and then I was so confused. I was like,
How can you be confused? He struck a channel. Melanie Mac laughed at it. Chrissie Mayr knew about it and laughed at it as well and basically endorsed it. Shut up.
You would have to like live your whole life online to even beginning to like, and that.
Well, you have a job online. That's part of the responsibility. This is your own stupidity right now. You're not doing your job.
There's anything wrong with people who do that. Like that was me before I had a baby. I was way more online, but like it's
then go be a mother.
Just it's so stupid, and I get frustrated because there are so many there's so many lies out there being pushed about like what happened and why, and
there's so many lies. So then what are we lying? Did Jer not strike a channel? Did Jer not do that at all? Oh my god, is that not what happened? Did we not see all this shit go down? Are we the liars here because we have video recordings of everything that happened? Name the lie.
People that just want to make money off the drama, so they'll make
like you did.
Well, yeah, Hiroshima says call Ari directly. Have you ever done that?
Oh yeah, like that's how I knew I was fired, is because I had to call him and be like, what's going on?
I will say this: if you're gonna put a positive spin on it, Long Last Name did. He didn't. I would say he was one of the people who didn't monetize it.
Gary, no, yeah,
he did not.
Really did.
Jeremy really did. Jeremy's the one. D-Day Cobra is the one that monetized it. Did one stream about it, talked about you a few times, openly said every time he talked about you how he still likes you and wants the best for you. Yeah, Jeremy was the bad guy here, guys. D-Day Cobra is the bad guy. Here, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna steal a quote from D-Day Cobra. Don't play fucking identity politics. Because one of the reasons Chrissie Mayr went on wasn't just because, you know, she's a comedian, or was. It's also because she has two very good big assets and she's a lady. This is what happens when you play identity politics. It's actually a numbers game. Have a sexy, attractive woman on your stream, get more views, get more super chats. That's actually a truth and a factor that a lot of people understand and know about. And yet the identity politics ridden person, the fucking Chrissie Mayr here, is now trying to burn everything down because she can't handle the fact that she's just a stupid retard. Congratulations. Don't play these games. Jeremy, if you're watching this, don't play these games. Like you say, don't hire people based off of gender, race, or any of that shit. It always bites you in the ass, just like you're saying with fucking Christopher Nolan right now. It lies at your own feet. Sorry, I just had to say it.
In his defense, I guess, he didn't.
No, he didn't make like separate videos about it the way Jeremy did, but like.
Jeremy did a stream and a video. That's it.
Jeremy did, for sure. Did you ever have a beef with him? He seemed personal.
No, and
You're friends, and you stepped into a massive drama that he was also a part of because Quartering attacked him.
Yeah, I thought we were cool. Apparently he wasn't cool with me to like do all those videos.
He what? Oh my god, this whole nonsense of I can't believe he did videos on me. Did you even watch the videos? Did you even do that at all? Because each video, he was nice to you. He was actually very polite to you. He said you could have done better. He was trying to give you fucking advice, but you're such a fucking loser. God.
I feel like he had some unfinished business with you. Like, who knew? Like, he was really going for the kill there.
No, he wasn't. Here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Because all that is a fucking lie. Like, they're bold-faced lying to you right now. D-Day. Let's go D-Day Cobra 2. D-Day Cobra 2. Okay? Let's open this shit up. Let's go videos. Let's see how many fucking videos there are on this subject. I'm gonna have to go back a couple months because this is how long this whole shit has been going. Okay, nope. How many videos did he make on Chrissie Mayr? Let's see. Well, shockingly enough, you want to know how many videos he made on Chrissie Mayr? 1. There's one video, Chrissie Mayr damage control stream. Here, let's type in Chrissie Mayr here. Let's do that real quick, okay? Because you want to say Chrissie Mayr. He made so many videos on you. It was so personal. Chrissie Mayr. One video from 2 fucking months ago. Okay. You know what? Okay, that's it. That's his video channel. That's D-Day Cobra 2. Let's go D-Day Cobra, shall we? Let's do D-Day Cobra proper. How about if we do that, okay? D-Day Cobra. Let's type in Chrissie Mayr, shall we? Because he does lives over here, less videos. Let's do Chrissie Mayr. One. He didn't make that many videos on you, and he didn't make that much content on you. 1 video, 1 stream. That's 2 things entirely. If you want to say that he was monetizing the shit out of you guys, he was monetizing the shit out of you. Oh my god, he made so many videos on you, so many. You guys want to know what they were talking about there? You guys want to know what they were discussing? All that. Alyssa clips, videos, search Chrissie Mayr. Let's do the same thing here. Let's see. There's 1 clip that is on Alyssa Clips channel. Here's another clip that is on Alyssa Clips channel. Here's Friday Night Tights. Here's another clip on Alyssa Clips channel. Friday Night Tights again. There's me. And another clip. So the clips are on Alyssa Clips from streams. So again, they're not making that much content about you. You're the one acting like they monetize the shit out of me. They answered super chats, woman.
Zia, another like panelist on that I was like on the show with for like 5
Zia's been on there.
years. As soon as this drama popped off, like immediately making videos about me and like.
Nope, no proof of that.
Okay.
He's one of the main finalists.
He talked about you.
Yeah.
I would
never have done that. If this had happened to somebody else on the show, I would never make videos about a fellow co-host,
Yes, you fucking would.
panelist. Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Like,
Yes, you would. You would fucking grip the shit out of that like you tried.
Even like a fellow friend or anyone that you've ever like done stuff with.
You did though. Liar. Liar fucking liar. You did it to fucking Nick Ricada. You tried to monetize his goddamn situation. You did it to the quartering. You did it to Melanie Mac. You've done it countless times. Don't lie.
Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that. That's fucking exhausting, and I don't know how people
liars. All of them.
Yeah, I was
Aaron and Holte, she did it to him too.
I was legitimately surprised that he did that. I was like, well, holy shit.
That
really?
sucks.
Yeah.
it's again, and Gary's like, you should call him. I'm like, why on earth would I call him? Like, what would I? It's like,
why not call him? What has he said once that was bad about you? Name it. Why don't you call him and talk to him? He reached out to you. He did. He talked about it multiple times. He reached out to you constantly. Why don't you call him?
I have so many positive things to say about like the majority of the time that I was on the show and with everybody. It's just it ended. The way it was handled at the end was very disappointing.
How? You had to do something. You didn't do it.
That sucks, man.
Do you want to take this time to apologize to Gary and Jeremy for what you did?
I'm so sorry for having Melanie on.
I think
that's still not what it was. They've laid it out constantly what it was. You caused drama. They wanted you to apologize for causing the drama. They wanted you to own up and just say, hey, I fucked up. It is what it is. It happens. That's all they wanted from you. And instead, you turned it into a monetizable thing. Fuck off.
I'm sorry for having a baby, and I'm sorry for breastfeeding too much on stream. I'm sorry.
See, I don't think this is sincere.
Sorry for not having my boobs out as much as I used to.
Now we're talking.
No, don't be sorry for that. Look, I know you're not going to do it, but it would be a really baller move if you hooked up with Jeremy and went on his show.
What?
If you became one of his new co-hosts.
What are you talking?
The other Jeremy, the quartering Jeremy. Quartering.
Yeah, I'm a free agent.
Russell Hall right now is saying the stupidest thing. Like, we all know this is gonna happen. This would not be a baller move. This would be the dumbest move ever. Yes, I'm gonna leave a show that was making thousands of dollars every stream. I'm gonna leave an area that is constantly killing it and being super successful and go over to the quartering. That's a baller move right there. That's a winning ticket there. The man that crashes out constantly. The man that is losing money hand over fist. That's the move you want to be doing, guys. That's gonna save the day and save your career.
Now, so who knows?
So who knows? We already know where you're going. You're gonna be the quartering's newest fucking co-host. It's just a matter of time before it happens.
I don't know. Or I'll just I just think it's wild, like, when there's conflict, for somebody to tell you, just go be a mom. Like, I would never.
Yes, because you obviously don't want to actually be a content creator. Go be a mom. You constantly say, I have to breastfeed my 2-year-old. I'm constantly taking care of my kid. I can't be doing this. Then go be a mom. Nobody's shaming you for that.
Never say that to a man. Like, I would never.
Why not? Well, yeah, because they're a man. They'd be a dad. But you are using your kid as the excuse for why you're not putting out good content. Then go be a mom. There's nothing wrong with that.
If I was having a problem with a guy who was a dad, I would never say, just go be a dad. Like,
well, is the kid the reason he's putting out bad content? Is the kid the reason he is struggling to follow everything or do anything like that? Is the kid the problem there? If so, then just go be a dad. There's nothing wrong with that. That's an okay thing to do. That's an admirable thing to do. That's a-okay, dude. And the same thing for you. People are saying that because you're using your kids as an excuse. You're saying here, you started this by saying you're deeply sleep deprived. That's why you don't remember anything. Then go be a mom. Just do it. You're struggling with your kid. You're having a hard time. Go do it. That's not a sin. That's an admirable trait. You're choosing not to do that, and you're choosing to use your kid as a fucking crutch. That's sad and pathetic and really disgusting.
I hate to sound like.
No, you're right though. That's crazy.
Like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Oh, it's crazy. You know, I had a kid. The kid's taking up too much time. I'm not able to do the work that I can, so I'm gonna use the kid as an excuse. It's crazy for you to say that should just go and be a mom. That's crazy. No, it's like a nice thing to do. It's probably the responsible thing to do. It's okay.
But not be a mom, but to be told.
Of course, these two chicks are getting emotional.
Cecil, I'm gonna start crying. Okay.
Thanks for the warning.
You're welcome.
And I know that, Speed Force. The reason she can't just go be a mom is because her husband works for her. Her husband is her booking agent. You guys tied yourself up into the situation. He doesn't have a real job, so you're forced to do this. Tell your husband to go get a real job and quit actually be a breadwinner for once and not relying on you. Oh, but you won't do that. So you can't go and be a real mom. You have to be a real mom. You brought in a kid. You did all this stuff. You made stupid choices. You need to be there for the kid first. And now you're using him as a crutch. Congratulations.
Solid advice, though.
I don't mean to be negative. It was an overall, like, really great experience. Like, who gets to be on, you know what I mean? Like, it was 5 years. Like, that's how many people can
5 years is longer than most.
I mean, but Jeremy's been there since the beginning. Ryan's been there for a long period of time. The comics division's been there for a long period of time. And shockingly enough, again, Ryan, the best example here. Ryan's been there longer, got into big drama, fixed it, and he's still there. Simple enough.
Just marriages.
That's a long time. That's like about as long as Compound. So
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
very grateful for the time.
But we like Chrissie, and I think a lot of us are pretty sad to see that happen.
That's very sweet, Russell. No, it's like, just
No, listen, there's a lot of people that are happy that she's gone. I'm kind of there too. But at the same time, I'm sad that this is how it happened. I don't like that this is how this all went down. This is not an okay thing, but you chose it. That becomes the problem. So yes, I'm a little bit happier that you're gone because you weren't providing anything. But outside of like a handful of people, a lot of people aren't happy that this is how it went down. They would have liked this to go a completely different route, but you made your own bed. So congratulations. And I see Phil go like, I'm not sad. Well, I'm not going to blame people for not being sad either. She did this to herself. I'm sad that this is how it happened because you were a part of the show for so many years, but you made your own bed. So that's the problem here. There's some people that I'm not sad about. Like, what's happened to the quartering? You know what? Dude's a fucking retard. He did it to himself. This has been a sad situation. It's not a happy time. It's not something that you're going to be like, yeah, I'm so excited. Nah. And yeah, Brad, Fake Wizard is 100% happy. That means he gets to stay on the show. She chose this not she shows this not sad. She is gone. Why she caused unnecessary drama. Exactly. Like, she caused the drama. I'm sad that this is how it played out. If you get what I'm saying there. She didn't give anything to the show, but situations like this, they're not fun. They're never fun. So yeah, as a fan of the show, I am kind of sad. But at the same time, I can't really cry over it because you did it yourself. F&T needs to hire a woman that is a good comedian. Well, that's like going out there and trying to find the tallest midget. That's rare. Like, you're going to China and trying to find a black person, never gonna happen. Or go to Africa and try to find an Asian person, never gonna happen, dude. Never gonna happen. It's a 1 in a billion chance of happening. You have better odds of winning the lottery, getting struck by lightning, and then having your airplane crash on you. All those are better odds than finding a good comedian as a fucking female. 1,000 times better odds. Jeremy's a sad panda? No, shut up, Cash. Shut up. I'm gonna cry to you in fucking Vegas. I only have empathy for my friends and family. I don't have empathy for dumb people who create their own doom. Now I know that Adam's gonna be over here like he's not gonna have empathy for when I finally, kick the bucket. God damn. Jesus Christ. We all know I'm gonna be the reason I die. But like they have somebody who's actually intelligent and capable on the show, and her name's X-Ray Girl. I know she gets only like 5 words per show, but she is actually intelligent and fun to have around. They had her actually, while her voice is dying, while she's dying on the bed and sick, they had her read super chats, and that was the funniest thing on fucking Friday. Like, they have capable people that they can enlist. They just need to find the one that fits the show. Chrissie quit fitting the show.
Ended badly.
That is a shame.
Handled poorly, but whatever.
Well, Cecil has chased off 2 co-hosts himself, so he understands.
Oh yeah, Cecil chased off 2 co-hosts. No, we're never gonna cancel people from Jack's show. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Listen, at the end of the day, you did it to yourself. Not gonna cry over it. No, I'm not. Like, what's the point? What's the point in crying over this spilled milk? She did it to herself. She went out there. She made the choices. Hate the situation that went down. Sad that the situation happened. But it is what it is. It'd be like if Ryan came on Geeks and Gamers Daily, okay? And just started yelling the hard N-word over and over and over again. It'd be like, yeah. And then like there was drama about that. Or no, if Ryan went on Daily, okay? And just crashed out over everybody, every little thing out there, just started losing his proverbial mind over it, saying how much he hates Jeremy, causing a bunch of drama, and then legitimately didn't apologize for it. Yes, he'd be gone from the channel. He'd be gone from the group. He'd be gone. Because that's all you have to do. Like, if Ryan did that. Mayr crying over spilled bull milk. Jeremy for F&T. If I ever get on F&T, that'd be a fucking wild day. I'm never gonna do it. I'll never get lucky enough to get on F&T. Although if I did, you better believe I would fucking fight Jeremy over the dumbest fucking comment. I will promise you that. Like how he did this week, just derailed the show. I would call him, he's a fucking retard, and you know it. You're arguing with a retard right now. I love this dude, but he's a retard. thinking the Odyssey's gonna be a billion dollar flick. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. But those are the two big things that I had. I did have I did want to do the I just had his name. Why am I blanking on his name again? John does a stream with Robert Mayr Burnett, or does a show with Robert Mayr Campia. I did want to go over John Campia's whole thing. Like he put out a video defending Lupita Nyong'o in the Odyssey, but I might save that for either tomorrow or Tuesday, because there's going to be some new streams this week. Like some of the streams are going to be a little off kilter. There's going to be one like on Wednesday for sure, but there's not one on Thursday, because again, I have to go see the Odyssey. But we are going to be doing John Campia at least one time this week, so we will do that. You should go be on Beardo's show. I would fucking kill to be on Beardo's show. I would love to be on Bro Science with them. I fucking love Beardo. I love X-Wing. You know, Blaine's okay too. No, I can't. I'm joking. I say that just to pick on Blaine. I like Blaine as well. I've been on some stuff there, but I would enjoy being on Bro Science one day. That would actually be a fucking fun time. Nyong'o! Exactly. I would enjoy that so fucking much. But I could ask Beardo if he would want me on sometime, but I don't want to overstep. Like that's one of the other reasons I don't go on shows. It's not me big dogging anybody when I say this. I need to be invited on a show in order for me to go on a show. And I know a lot of people say that they, ask and then they get added on. I feel like that's being rude. So that's why I don't ask to go on shows. I need to be invited to do that, because I feel like that is the nice thing to do. That is the respectable and polite thing. And it is a sign that I have earned that stance. I am not being, I have earned to go on there. It's not me like, yeah, let me on and all that. I don't want to ever do that. I was on Bro Science just because I was in the chat one day. Yeah, but also Bro Science is on when I'm at work. So if I ever get a chance to go on Bro Science, I'd have to actually schedule it. I couldn't just jump on, because Bro Science starts while I'm working. Speed Force, you don't like Beardo? Beardo's a cool dude. He's a retard, but he's a cool dude. If you ever get a chance to see Speed Force, if you ever go to like the Vegas meetup, or go to the what's the Miami one? Not Miami, the Orlando one, MegaCon. If you ever get a chance to actually meet Beardo in person, he's probably one of the nicest people you will ever meet. He'll own up that he's a retard, but he's super fucking cool. He's an awesome dude. He's somebody that you would actually like. If Ben can be on Geeks and Gamers, that's true. If Benology could get on Geeks and Gamers, I could 100% get on. But Benology did something that I'm not hardwired to do. You just make fun of him. I mean, I don't blame you there, Speed Force. It's hard to sometimes defend Beardo, but like, Benology did the whole like whip my dick out. Every time I come on the show, you get super chat. So let me on, motherfucker. And it's like, I just can't do it. I'm not built like that. I've been told that that's, I treat it, and I'm going to say this and then we're going to start wrapping it up, but I treat it like being invited to somebody's house or being invited to somebody's event. You don't invite yourself there, because that's rude. It's rude. It's crude. You shouldn't do that, because you're overstepping. The stream, the channel, and everything is somebody's house or somebody's event. You have to be asked to come on, is how I always view it. And I don't, it's not me big dogging saying, I'm gonna wait till they come and ask me. They gotta ask me to come on. No, it's more like, I'm being respectful. I don't want to overstep. So it's something like that. Is it confirmed that Jero went to the Ren Fair? He said he did. Have no proof that he did or didn't. And I'm gonna quickly check X. Is there any... How many people might actually have even tried to clip fucking Simpcast? Oh my god. Do I have to go back to Simpcast? What the fuck? Don't want to. As far as I can see, there is nothing from Simpcast yet. I'm not seeing any posts about it. I definitely can't show you this, but I'm bookmarking that. Anything from Simpcast? Let me go YouTube real quick. Let me just check in on Simpcast. I don't want to, but let me do it. We'll take a look. live. How long has this been? What the hell? Wait. What is this? What is happening? For a solid 15 minutes, she was off camera and gone. What the hell? Is there anything about like quartering? Did she announce anything at all? I'm not hearing it. What the hell? What even is this show? What is this show? Very respectful take. Yeah, it's a personal take. I view it as I need to earn that right to go on like a show like that. And once I get on a show like that, I view it as like, hey, I earned it. I actually earned it. Instead of, you know, going out there and dropping a bunch of money and demanding I go on the show. No. And your IQ dropped 10 points. Yep. I feel stupider now. Stupider? Dumber? Whatever. Anyways, let's start wrapping it up. I wanted to do Pal World tonight, but because I still have work this next week, and this is going to be a long week, I don't want to stay up too late. I have to edit at least a couple videos for this week. So in the meantime, guys, you all have a lovely night. Have a lovely day wherever in the world that you guys might be at, and we'll see you on the next one. I need to set up the rates. So first, let's go host over on Kick. Before I forget, because you guys are fucking fantastic, we're going to do Don Flurgandy on both sides because Don is a good dude. He's always been good to me. I'm going to keep being good to him. So let me do redirect Don Flurgandy. So shout out Don Flurgandy. Let him know Dermy sent ya. And in the meantime, guys, you all have a lovely night. Have a lovely day wherever in the world that you guys might be at. And I'll see you on the next one. And by the way, fear the haggis? Maybe. But bye for now.